Boy been throwing up all kind of back talk about shit. Buck wilding about this and that.
Like what?
Crying about how Junebug and his people got lit up. Crying about how Omar in the street running his mouth, calling for you to step too.
Omar say what?
Nothing. Omar tried calling you out by name, but shit, it wasn't
What
nothing.
he say about me?
Nothing, man. Just talking shit.
Use my name. In the street? Talk, motherfucker.
He just, say that you need to step two in that. I don't know. He just running his mouth. So.
You call me a punk?
It was bullshit, man. You ain't need that on your mind.
What the fuck you know about what I need on my mind, motherfucker? My name was on the street? And we bounce from this shit here, I'm gonna go down in them corners, let them people know. Word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
All right, so here we are. Me and Bobby.
Once again.
Yeah, this motherfucker, on nigga time, so we don't know when he gonna show up, so we're gonna start without him, and he's gonna pop up whenever he pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So, anime analysis by African Americans, comic book commentary by colors, movie reviews for me and you and your mama too.
Yep.
As always, I am Hesh Jones, and oh wait, I got to do that. I forgot I got to do that case.
He tired.
Yeah, it's fucking Monday after work.
Watch out, little bitch.
AKA Urban Ichigo, AKA Alphaless Samurai, AKA Black Monster is Hajipello Yo Bitch, AKA Norfin Naruto, AKA G Gundam Unit, AKA Ash Killer Cam Ketchum, AKA the Debbie Cake Destroyer, AKA Hesh Baka, Mace Wind Durag.
You know what I got underneath this do-rag?
What you got on the do-rag?
Another do-rag.
AKA Snack Lightning, AKA Chocolate Trojan, and I am joined by
I go by the name of Bobby, a.k.a. Darth Hater, a.k.a. the Man of Skill, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch!
A.k.a. Professor Sex, a.k.a. Mag Negro, a.k.a. Bizarro Rondo, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Brohan, a.k.a. Roddy Piper, a.k.a. Michael Get the Straps in, Red Jacket, a.k.a. Bobby McFly, a.k.a. Nicolas Gage, a.k.a. Bastard Troy, a.k.a. OCD Bobby Johnson, a.k.a. Darkwing Cook.
So you can follow us on Twitter, which is 3 Ninjas Pod. You can follow us on Instagram, 3 Ninjas Podcast. Follow us on iTunes and Stitcher and Google Play and anywhere you get your podcast from, 3 Ninjas Podcast. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, which is you can just go to patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Donate if you can. That'll be great. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe and leave a comment and stuff, even though we just got a video taken down because I don't know why, but go there. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a question real quick. Let's see if I can find it, because I just had it and then I lost it, because that's what I do. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. So the question comes from CXJ21 Nerdy Boy, and the question he has is, which video game characters do you think gets the most hoes? Geralt from the Witcher series, Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, or Kratos from God of War?
I'm saying Kratos because I'm pretty sure.
Hey, no. This fool is tripping. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna say Commander Shepard just because that nigga like fucks everything. Like aliens and boys and robots and everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In the Mass Effect, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're right.
So Commander Shepard just take whatever, take a dick. So,
Yeah,
so I think it's Commander Shepard.
I just forgot they were full social justice warriors.
Oh yeah,
That shit.
yeah. So
LGBTQ with
you
everything.
can fuck aliens and all that. So I'm going with Shepard.
Damn, man, I never thought of that.
Yeah, Shepard out here.
I never thought of that shit.
Yeah, Shepard be getting it, dog.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think it's Shepard.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. Who you think gets the most? Shepard, Geralt, or Kratos? So I think we're gonna start with some reviews. I think the first thing we're gonna talk about is a movie my black ass refuses to watch. I will never, ever watch.
Why not?
The Nun. Because here's my thing. I'm okay. I'm alright with scary movies, but anything that has demons or ghosts in it, I don't fuck with. Because in real life, I can't punch a demon in the face. Oh. I can't, like, if a vampire come at me, I'm like, the vampire's still probably gonna kill me. But at least I can swing on a nigga. Like, I can punch a werewolf in the face before it kill me. I can't punch a demon in the face, dog. I can't kick a ghost in the dick. So, So anything with that kind of shit, I don't watch. And then I don't watch the shit at home because I don't know if I got ghosts in the house. I want them niggas to get no ideas. I want them to be like, oh, I could do that wild shit. Like, nah, we was cool. Like, yesterday, keep it moving, dog. So.
The movie wasn't that bad.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, it was. Let me stop bullshitting. Like, like, where do I start? This shit kind of pissed me off. It pissed me off because they really sat down and turned this shit into an action horror comedy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Like, yeah, they turned this shit into an action horror comedy. Like, the whole story was about, I guess it was the Sanctuary of Nuns, where they were holding this key, because I guess this Dutch guy used to do witchcraft in, like, the basement of it.
Yeah.
And he opened the portal to raise this demon called Valak, and that's who the nun is.
Oh.
And Valak, he basically took on the disguise as the nun in order to fuck with the other nuns.
Oh, yeah.
So they fucked around and released the shit, which I still don't know. Oh yeah, I know why. The nun, the demon got released. It got sealed a long time ago, but it got released because around that time, this was Romania, something like that, and they was going through war, and one of the bombs hit the sanctuary, and it kind of cracked where they sealed them.
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting
yeah.
loose. So he basically killed all the nuns and everything. And then, like, after that, they had they went to what was it? I can't think of it. They went to basically where where the Pope and everything is at.
Oh, the Vatican.
Yeah, the Vatican. They went there and they had to send this guy, this preacher, with this nun, but she's not a nun yet. She didn't take her vows yet, to see what the fuck was going on. So a whole lot of fuck shit was happening as soon as they got there. Like, the horse didn't want to go to the thing.
Well, if the horse don't
and
want to go,
and at that point, I'll just be like, okay, y'all motherfuckers should just turn around. But you know what? Good old white people, they gotta see what the fuck's going on. So they go to the sanctuary, and then like they see the blood that's been there for like weeks, but it's still warm. So right there, that should tell you to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out, dog.
So yeah, so there was this French guy who they put in there for the comic release. I didn't like that nigga because it was like, yo, like he's saying jokes, they're not funny. Yeah, it's getting me mad.
It's like, yeah, it's supposed to be a fucking scary movie. Why you got jokes in this?
Yeah,
shit
man, like he tried to be all jokey and shit. So they end up at the sanctuary, and it's just like mad creepy shit happening. Like there's nuns praying, but you don't see their face, and they just acting mad weird. And I guess it was this high nun that just had a black cloak over her face, and they didn't see the bitch there, but they just looked, and then she was like moving her head kind of funny, and I was like, okay, that's kind of creepy. Why would you trust this bitch?
Yeah.
So they actually stayed there the night, and I'm like, yo, this is so fucking stupid. Like, why would you do this? So then just like a whole bunch of crazy shit started happening, and one thing that pissed me off is that they fell for every fucking trick the demon threw at them.
Of course.
Every trick. Like there was this trick where the preacher he exorcised a kid like back in the day, and the kid ended up dying because he exorcised the demon out of him. So he seen the kid in the sanctuary. This motherfucker's chasing him. I'm like,
like, you know that little nigga dead. Why are you chasing him?
Yeah, like, and I'm like, yo, you really falling for this? So come to find out, the nun fucked with him to trap him into a casket, and this motherfucker's stuck in there, and all he got is, I don't know how this is possible, but he got this wire, and he's ringing the bell from inside the coffin in the top. So I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh, I think, well, back in the day, they used to do that. Why? They used to like put a string in coffins with like bells. Yeah. So that people it's fucked up. We didn't have medicine. We didn't have knowledge of human bodies like that.
What, so when they twitching and shit?
No, they would sometimes bury people who weren't actually dead. So they put the thing in there. So like, if you were like alive, you ring the bell and they'd come get you.
Okay, that's like mad wild.
Yeah.
I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, the motherfuckers fell for that. So it was this one part when the French dude, he was walking whatever through the forest, and it was this nun at the beginning that hung herself because the nun, the demon nun, she can't become like a physical being unless she basically possesses somebody. Yeah. So the nun hung herself. So they ended up burying her, and then eventually she came out the grave. So this French dude is following this bitch, and I'm like, yo, why do they keep falling for this shit? Now I get that it's a scary movie, but it's like, yo, this is so fucking unbelievable. Yeah. It's pissing me off.
Like, I'd have left. I'd have been left.
Yeah, man. Like it just the movie was just all over the place. Like I'm just about to just spoil this shit. Like at the end of it.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Yeah,
we.
Like at the end of it, with the whole nun thing, come to find out, all the interactions that the new nun, the girl that didn't take her vows, had with the other nuns in the sanctuary, they wasn't really there.
Oh wow.
They wasn't really there, but they did it in a cheesy way. So I was like, yo, why the fuck did you do that? Like there was no point to have these motherfuckers there at all.
Yeah.
And then come to find out they weren't there in the first place. I was mad as fuck.
So who were they? Where were they?
Like they were the demon, like basically, playing a trick on their ass because he's a master of trickery too.
Yeah.
And another thing that pisses me off about movies like this is that they like rarely show the demon in their rare form. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
like I want to see that shit. I want to see that shit. I don't want to see this fucking nun. They motherfucker look creepy. But then again, they don't really explain why the nun even took on that form in the first place. They just say this little shit like, "Oh, she does that, blend in, but not one of us." That's what the other nuns were saying in there, but the nun's not really real, so it didn't make any fucking sense. And then, like during the ending, whatever, they found out that they had to go to the catacombs where the nun, the demon nun, came out of, but they first had to find the blood of Jesus Christ to seal it. So,
okay,
right.
So that's just lying around available.
Yeah. So they found it. They found it, whatever, and then they was gonna seal it. But what happened was, the new nun, I'm calling her a new bitch. The new bitch, she got caught. New bitch. And she ended up getting possessed for like a good minute.
Yeah.
But then the dude, he had the blood of Christ in his hand, so he just wiped it on her head. And then
he slapped her with the blood of Jesus. Yeah. Damn.
And then she turned back to normal, whatever. But then the nun came out, so now the nun's pissed the fuck off. And then the nuns ended up choking this nigga, and I thought he was dead. This motherfucker just passed out. But I didn't know that at the time. I thought, this nigga done.
Dead, yeah.
So, long story short, they just ended up sealing the hole or whatever. And at the end, it's kind of like a prelude to the first Conjuring.
Yeah.
When they were talking about the French dude that, what was the couple name? Warren? Something like that?
Yeah, I think they were called the Warrens.
Yeah, the Warrens. Like they exercised the female. She exercised the French dude that was in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that had the nun inside him because when the nun was choking him,
yeah,
kind of like he kind of like put his essence into him
a little
bit. Yeah, but he still got sealed. The demon still got sealed, but some of his essence was inside him. So that's why the nun is following the Warrens. Oh. So I mean, looking at it as far as like the story goes, it was kind of trash. Like the only good thing about it was that it connected to like, the original Conjuring.
Yeah.
But it just got to a point where I got Evil Dead vibes. You seen Evil Dead before? Like Ash with the shotgun and shit. Like it turned into that for a minute. I was like, okay. Come on, man. Y'all really doing this right now? And these motherfuckers spitting jokes and shit. I'm just like, yo. Y'all just fucking destroying this movie.
Gotta calm people down before you scare them again, dog.
Yeah, but it's like, but one thing I would say, like the jump scares was like really good.
Yeah.
But it was just the storytelling that was fucked up. Like it was a part in it, one of the jump scares, where the shadow was just going across the wall, and then it was a mirror behind her. So she's looking at this shit. I don't know why she's even here. I would have been out the door.
Yeah,
but she's just gonna look at the shit, and then the nun passed through the mirror. She turns around, the nun's not there. She turns around again, and then she's getting choked. And I'm like, what the like, I mean, the jump scares was really good, but it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like a rapper just spitting punchlines, but like ain't no follow up, no flow.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. I mean, if I had to rate this shit out of the Conjuring series, like it's kind of down there with fucking like Annabelle, the first one. Yeah, it's kind of down there with that. Like they went. It's not the same essence as Annabelle was, as The Conjuring was. It's not the same formula. Like they added some comedy shit on it, so it kind of fucked it up for me. Like honestly, I get that shit like a 6.
Oh damn.
Out of 10.
Is that bad?
But that's coming from me. See,
yeah,
there's always bitches in there scared, regardless. Like,
yeah,
they'll think it's the greatest shit in the world. But me, like knowing The Conjuring shit, and seeing it,
like nah, this ain't it. That
ain't it. And I was really anticipating this shit because I was like, yo, what the fuck is this nun following these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe The Conjuring 3 is still coming out, and they still didn't deal with the nun. So maybe
And then part 3, you think?
Yeah,
like,
maybe the part 3 of that will solve the shit because that nun ain't it. Even though it made like 55 million.
Yeah, it made a good amount of money.
Nah, that ain't it. That shit ain't it, man.
All right, so you want to do Insecure?
Yeah.
All right, so Insecure, we're going to do episodes 5 and 4.
5 and 6?
Or, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, 5
I don't know. There's definitely a 6th there, but I read 4 with my out face.
You seen it, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
All right.
Coachella. Spoiler. Yeah, Coachella.
I didn't know. Is it like that?
I've never been to a festival before. I don't know, Beyonce or bust nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Molly was on Molly. They was all drugged out and fucking Issa was being a whole type of hoe.
Yeah.
Fucking on Ferris wheels and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, at first I was like, damn, they're really endorsing Molly.
Yeah, I know,
like,
right?
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, they out here drugged up, just living their best life, but nah. Don't do drugs, kids, because that shit does not turn out well.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Now, who's the big bitch?
Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
She got tased.
She got a fight with this white chick.
Yeah.
Because he took his spot.
Took his spot. I was holding the spot for my friends.
Yo, that was crazy.
And then they fucking tased her. That shit was funny as fuck.
That's wild. Because they all were high and they were all just going their own way except for the pregnant one.
Yeah, well, because, even if she was a little high, too, she took an edible.
Oh, yeah, she's
like, she's like, I ate a little bit of an edible. Don't judge me.
Because at first she said she couldn't do it.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna, but I guess she's like, fuck it, I'm here. This won't hurt my baby too bad if I only do it one time.
No, that shit was wild.
But yeah, so what happened in the episode? Really, it was just them and the Coachella thing. Molly out here trying to do too much work and trying to fucking figure out how to work and have her personal life, but she wasn't handling that shit right. Yeah. Fucking Issa was out here fucking on Ferris wheels and shit. And fucking Kelly got tased. She pissed herself. That shit was funny as fuck. I mean, that was really the whole thing.
And then at the end, when they woke up, whatever, she was like, yo, I had a dream. I pissed myself.
Like, I got tased. I had a dream. I got tased. And they was just like, do we tell her? Do we tell her that she really got tased and not? She's like, well, I smell like piss. I was like, yeah, because you pissed yourself when you got tased, dog. And then obviously the episode ends with Issa and Tiffany they go to like the gas station and shit to fucking, get some water and some things. And then, her and Tiff have a moment where it's like, I guess they kind of talking about how their friendships are changing a little bit, how they're not going to be friends, or how they hope they're still friends or whatnot.
Females are so phony.
Yeah, that's what they was talking about, dog.
Yo, man, females are so phony. Like, a pregnancy will, like, end the relationship real quick.
Well, I mean, if you got kids, you can't be out here getting fucked too. Molly at Coachella if she got a baby.
Shit, well, females' dick will end a relationship.
Yeah, well. So, that was funny. So then when she goes into the gas station, she runs into the God King himself, motherfucking Lawrence.
Yeah, man. I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
I really wasn't expecting. I thought this motherfucker was out.
Yeah, I thought he was gone for just gone, but maybe not.
I was probably mad as fuck.
Yeah.
So that was like what, the 5th episode?
Yeah, it's fifth episode.
And the 6th one. How did that start?
6th episode starts with the clap king himself, God King Lawrence.
This motherfucker's smacking mad cheeks.
Just getting mad bitches, just fucking getting burnt, got the clap. Yeah. Then had to make the fucking clap call.
Yeah, that kind of made me mad, man. Like, why they? I think they did that shit on purpose. I was like, all right, these niggas feeling him too much. Yeah. How about this? He got the clap.
It's like, how's your king now? Right. How's your God now?
Is this your king?
This is your king. Look at it, right? Exactly. So Lawrence is out here living his best life. All right. Caught the clap. His boy. His boy was supposed to be getting married and shit, but got caught.
Titties in his face.
he fucked some strippers or some shit, and his fiance found out so that nigga didn't get married. That shit was hilarious. Like, I was dying when he said it. It's like, you titty fucked 2 strippers, dog. That's why she left you. You didn't break up with her. She broke up with you. I was like, that's funny.
And what did they go to the bridal party?
Yeah, no, they went to a baby shower. They went to Tiff's baby shower.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, this episode was that Tiff had a baby shower, and when they get there, when Issa and Molly get there, they kind of see like Tiff's kind of got some whole nother other friends and shit. Yeah. So they starting to feel some type of way about that. And then when Kelly show up, her and Tiff have like a little disagreement because she feel like she's being replaced with like some new people and shit. Yeah. So she was a little emotional about that shit. So Kelly leaves and that happens, and then fucking Lawrence is there. Issa and Lawrence to talk when they seem to be kind of cool in a good place. I don't know if they're gonna go anywhere with that.
Yeah. If
they're gonna make it like they're gonna. So when she ended it, she seemed like when she's talking to Molly, like she's like, "Oh, I'm cool on Lawrence. Like I'm gonna still love him and everything, but I think I can move on." But the way they made it seem like, to me at least, for him, like he might be thinking about doubling back. That's the way it made it seem like he was having like thoughts about that. So we'll see how that turned out.
What else? Oh yeah, the nigga Nathan, the new nigga.
Yeah,
that motherfucker run out.
He just bounced on her. He
bounced, right?
Well, he just not returning none of her calls. So we don't know what the fuck happened to that nigga.
I think this motherfucker bounced.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Something happened with that the fight he had in the Uber.
Yeah,
that was a thing. So I don't know if.
I think the police called her.
Yeah, somebody called and said we ended the investigation. I don't know if he got locked up or some wild shit. I'm thinking he got locked up or something. That's why he ain't been responding.
Yeah.
And then shout out to the other king, fucking my nigga Dro, for being a real nigga.
Yeah,
being the realest nigga and shit. Fucking, because Dro showed up at the party and Molly went to go talk to him and he's like, "Oh, we talking now?"
Yeah,
we talking because boundaries and shit. And she's like, "You know what? Made me realize how big of a mistake this was." He's like, "Yup." He's like, "Don't talk to me, bitch." He's like, "Yo, get the fuck out of my face." I was glad he did that shit. I was like, I was hoping he wasn't gonna like fucking like puss out on some wild shit. He's like, "Nah, get the fuck out of me. You was bugging. You still bugging. Don't talk to me." That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh man,
I think that's probably about it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
fucking that shit.
So now we're gonna go. You wanna do power?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hold up.
First of all, spoilers.
Yeah. Wait. All that. I don't know about you, but if I'm in pussy, right, and I'm about to get clapped, I think I would take the bullet because I'm too invested into what I'm doing. Yo, there's no way that he got it away with that bullet with a hard dick. Like,
yo, shout out to this Jason Bourne ass nigga Dre.
Right?
How the fuck, Dre? Where the fuck? How, Sway? How is Dre fucking a ninja? This nigga is fucking beating and just happened to look in the mirror and the nigga looking creeping around the corner with the gun. He's like, "Oh shit, flip move." He's like, "I got it, dog." Fucking kick the nigga, spin move. Oh shit, rest of the shit like bang bang. I'm like, no, how the fuck is this nigga a ninja?
Yeah, that shit make no sense. I gotta rewatch that scene. Like, how the fuck did he roll up the bed and get?
Yep.
Close the dishes. I don't get it.
Yo, he's fucking wild, Jason Bourne, yo. Fucking, and then when they called a nigga in the warehouse too, it was like 8 niggas trying to kill this nigga.
Yeah.
And nobody couldn't kill this one dude. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up? So Dre's still alive and he turned snitch. Yeah. So we're gonna see how that turned out.
At first he wasn't gonna do it.
He was gonna do it. He's gonna do it, but he's gonna pin it on Ghost and Tommy.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what
Angela came around. It was like you got to pin it on
the Jimenez, I think.
Yeah, the Jimenez for killing what is it? What was that motherfucking name? Salvatore, the one they killed.
Sandoval, I think.
Sandoval, yeah,
Mike.
Yeah,
because so obviously last episode before this one, Angela had got called out, and they was getting ready to, they was like, yo, you got 24 hours to decide if you're gonna snitch on these niggas or not. So they all got together and started making a plan. They was trying to get some shit popping. Fucking Tasha Boy came back. Fucking Terry Silver came back, and he's trying to get Tasha to flip, but Tasha wouldn't flip because she a real nigga. Fucking Keisha, fucking stupid, in love with Tommy. I don't know why.
Going on with her.
Yeah, I don't know why she in love with that nigga, but she is.
She was about to get clapped by Tommy.
He was like, you answer this correctly, or this is the last thing you answer, bitch. I was like, yo, Tommy out here living his best life. And then Tommy found out fucking how they got the information on Teresi being a snitch.
Yeah, Ghost set it up for Tommy to kill him. Didn't tell him. Acted like he didn't know when he told him that he had to kill Teresi, even though he knew already. Mm-hmm. So I guess that was like the straw that broke the fucking white nigga back. And then, Ghost killed fucking Terry Silver apparently. I think so. But it don't look like it.
Well, he choked him out at the very least.
He probably put him in the trunk or some shit.
Nah, he killed that nigga.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they would have shown that.
I think they're showing that nigga's a liar. He's telling Angela whatever the fuck she want to hear. He's like, nah, dog, I ain't killed that nigga. I killed that nigga though. Like, because Ghost is all about himself and what he want. And I mean, what else happened? I think that's about it. We don't know what happened with Tyreek. Tyreek is out in the streets, just out in the wind. They didn't show him, so we don't know what he's doing.
What's going on?
So I guess when we come back next season, he gonna be in the streets hustling hard.
Fucking. Angela got clapped.
And then I mean that's how it ends. Fucking Tommy, this nigga Tommy just came from up the stairs, just looked at the niggas, was like, dang. So, but here's my question: who was he aiming for? Ghost?
I think so.
I think he was aiming for Ghost, and she pushed him out the way, and she took the bullet for that nigga.
But at that point, I guess he didn't give a fuck.
He didn't give. He's like, I got somebody.
Yeah. He wanted to kill her for the longest anyway.
Yeah, he been wanted to kill. Yeah, y'all remember when Tasha and him earlier in the episode, Tasha and Tommy ran up on Angela getting ready to clap him. She was like, no, wait. And then it was like, all right, dog, you're gonna survive this.
No,
and
but that fucking Sax, man. I'm getting tired of him. The white dude.
Oh,
Sax.
Stirring up trouble and fucking shit up for people.
Yeah, Sax from Connecticut.
Yeah, he about to
Stanford.
get out. Oh, he from Stanford?
Yeah,
he about to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of that nigga. He fucked up everything because
if he hadn't said nothing.
Yeah, because the other dude, he was like, yo, I'm tired of this.
He's
I'm
like, I'm out.
transferred.
Yeah, fucking Mock said I'm out.
Well, I'm out of here. I'm done.
Yeah, but shout out to Angela and her mythical, magical fucking box. Because this nigga Ghost showed more emotion when Angela got shot than he did when his own fucking daughter died.
I don't know.
That's wild. He did not scream like that for Raina. Yo, when Angela shot, he was like, no, not my baby. And he's like, damn, nigga. Like, I mean, I get it, but I mean, your daughter dead too, nigga. Right. Like, yeah, you don't care about your daughter being dead?
Jeez, man.
I don't see. So that's gonna be interesting to see how because I'm pretty sure he saw Tommy.
Yeah.
So so that's gonna be interesting to see how the next season goes. And I guess it's about to be Ghost Unleashed because now he got his daughter dead, his son out in the streets, his fucking marriage has been fucked up.
Yeah.
What Angela did, I don't know if that's puts the Rico case to bed or not. Not really, I don't think, because they could still try to go good after him, but that's like a component going. And again, we don't even know if Angela's actually dead.
Yeah, but if she does die, I don't think they have anything else.
Yeah.
I think she was the only one. Because they don't really have shit.
Yeah,
all they have is allegations and shit.
Yeah, because they need her to confirm that she gave the information about Mike.
And if Angela died, there's pretty much nobody who's going to testify at this point.
Yeah.
Like Terry's going. I mean, Terry could say some shit, but
unless he did. Unless he really did.
Yeah.
I think he really did. I think Ghost killed that nigga.
I don't know. Looked like he choked him out.
Yeah, choked him to death.
I don't know.
Tell that nigga go night-night. Everybody go night-night, nigga. He's like, hold up. Fucking my wife.
Yeah.
So, that shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck what is this? The last season? Like the next one?
I'd have to. Yeah, it should be because after this, they really. What else can they fucking do?
What the fuck?
They kind of have. This has to be like the last season coming up. Because what else is the fuck they gonna do? They fucking shot Angela.
Yeah.
Do you want her to die or do you think she should live?
I mean, yeah. Just because I'm kind of getting tired of her character. Nah. I just don't like that emo shit that she's doing. Like she's with the dude, then she's not with the dude.
You figured out.
Like, yeah.
She's with Jamie and Nah.
You have 5 seasons.
Yeah, you have 5 seasons to figure it out.
Jesus.
Jason Bourne, fucking Dre. I can't believe that shit.
Yo, one thing about Dre, he didn't give a shit about his baby mother.
Nah, he's like, fuck it, just be my daughter though.
Hell yeah.
I was like, all right.
That was it. Like, goddamn.
I was like, I respect that
piece
nigga.
of shit.
Hey,
is he really?
Yeah, fucking fuck that bitch. Bitch ain't shit. I don't love her. I just got her pregnant. Hey, he said it, not me. That was on my fault. He's like, fuck that bitch. All right, so what's next? Attack on Titan.
Yo, that shit was kind of wild.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like, wait, hold on. They kind of pulled some shit out of DragonBallZ because that motherfucker was charging up. Friday Reese was charging up for the whole episode.
He's like,
this motherfucker was getting big the whole episode.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's fucking because it's the biggest Titan. Because I think he's the biggest Titan that they ever come across.
Yeah,
even bigger than was it like 2 or 3 times bigger than the Colossal Titan?
Yeah, two times.
Yeah, so like that shit is big as fuck.
Yeah, so now Aaron keep acting like a bitch, man. He's doing that emo shit. I'm like, oh man, here we go. He talking about dying and shit. Like he should be eating, so this all be over.
Yeah.
Then who put him on? I think Levy put him on him. He was like, all right, it's your choice. Like whatever you want to do, he with you.
Yeah.
So he just got some balls and turned into the Titan. And did the hardening move. I don't know if he like just consciously did it or does he really know how to control it. I don't know.
I think he can control it now because I think he used that potion, the whatever to inject himself to turn into a Titan. So I guess maybe whatever it had the armor shit into it. So now he can do the hardening thing. So now he can plug the hole in that wall. So and I think he was able to control it. He just can't do it like it's not like pristine. Like it's like saying, oh, it could have been better, but he did it enough to protect everybody from fucking getting crushed and shit.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
I mean, that was
all of Kenny's fucking troops died.
All them niggas is dead.
That was crazy. Even he got fucked up.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
We still got out. What did it end on? It ended on the colossal titan, that whatever it is, the mega titan or
whatever. The rod race, whatever.
Rod race titan, whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck they calling them? Just
that motherfucker came out,
away.
And then that was like the end of episode 8.
Yeah.
Episode 9, they trying to figure out
how to stop him.
Yeah, and this shit is the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Well, was that his face? Because they blew off his face, right? Well, that's why it was like that, or was it because it's from his face dragging on the floor?
I think it was because of dragging on the floor.
Okay,
I think, but I couldn't even. I was trying to look at the face.
I was like,
how did this motherfucker look?
Yeah,
but that shit looked fucking. That shit looked.
Yeah, that
creepy
shit was
crazy. That shit was huge. So basically, they were trying to find out how to destroy this thing, and I don't know why Commander Irwin keep gambling with these crazy ass things. Like, why the fuck would you have? Why would you have the citizens there for bait? That makes no fucking sense.
Well, I mean, it doesn't and it does, because he said the thing is like was an atypical, so it's gonna go towards people. Mm-hmm. So you need the massive amount of people to be there, and like if they moved them to the one place, he would just follow them,
right.
And he'll cut through the wall in a different way. So it's like we have to have them out this way, so it'll go the way we want it to, so we can try to have a buffer. Like I think because if it went through the small little bubble, like a little dot on the side wall,
yeah.
I think that's more layers to get through before it just goes through the main big wall. So they wanted to try to, use the people as bait to kind of steer them towards where they needed to go to try to buy them some time to fucking kill that nigga.
Yeah, that shit was still wild though. Like, when he lifted his face up, I was like, I get to see the face, and then half of this motherfucker's face is off.
Ain't no face.
I'm like, what the? All right, this is like mad wild. Like, who thought of this?
Yeah, this thing is crazy. And then because he's so big and he's letting off so much heat and steam, they can't really get to the nape of the neck to cut him out. So they was like, we're going to blow the nigga up from the inside out. So he got mad explosives and had Aaron turn into a Titan and just throw all his barrels in this nigga's throat and use the heat that his body was giving off to ignite the fucking barrels. Blew the nigga up, and they had to like slice all the chunks to try to find the chunk with the body in it. Yeah. And then Historia found it, cut him, had some flash memories, I'm guessing, like of her father's life. About? I'm guessing just because they're connected or something, like, and they have some similar power. So she was able to see some of his memories or something. So I don't know if that's going to play into anything later on. I'm sure it will, because why else would they show you that?
Historia like kind of went through like crazy character development, man.
Yeah,
like she
went
was
from
like
mad, timid and everything to now she's like, I'm your queen.
Yeah, but she kind of made sense though. She was like, how do you expect these people to bow to me just by my name alone? Like I got to be helping. Yeah. So I guess they kind of seen her help.
They seen her, and then you dealt the final blow too. Yeah. So when she cut him, I guess that was like the special part. So it blew up even more extra than all the other shit. So it was like, oh shit, she out here killing things. Yeah.
And then you got Kenny's dying,
or maybe not.
Yeah, because he pulled out the kit.
He pulled out a kit with some shit. So yeah. So I guess next episode is gonna be a flashback episode of Kenny's life, and maybe we'll hopefully get some explanation on what the fuck that shit is and why he has it and why the fuck he ain't use it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's gonna give it to Levi, and he's gonna give it to like Aaron or somebody, or maybe something. We don't know what the fuck's in it or what it does. Probably makes you into a Titan or some wild shit. We'll find out. So that was pretty much it. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, Iron Fist. Did you watch it?
Yep.
You watch it all?
Yep.
Did you like it?
Some parts.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was pretty good.
Well, it was a hell of a lot better than the first one.
Definitely.
This is what pissed me off about this shit.
Oh shit.
I hate Danny's uber optimism. I hate that shit, man. Whatever motherfuckers do to him.
Yeah, he's cool with
He's just, it's all right.
Yeah, well,
just trying to make everybody be friends. Like they're trying to kill you. Like
he's a Tai Chi master. He's a fucking Zen. He's at one with the soul.
Yeah, but what was happening at the beginning? He was stopping something.
It was like a
clan was that?
The hatchets and
they're fighting the tiger. They're
Yeah.
fighting. He's trying to stop that. So he's having doubts about being Iron Fist once again.
Of course. I hate that.
Davos is in there.
That's the one. That's the one thing about this show that pissed me off is I hate the fact that they turn this nigga into like a mama's boy, and that's why he wants the Iron Fist, because his mom was mad hard than the nigga, and it's like that's why he's so obsessed with the shit. I was like, damn, Davos, stop being a bitch. I was like, I just liked it better when he's like, fuck it, that nigga, I should have won. I didn't yield in his mind, not because his mom was a fucking asshole. Yeah. I was like, oh, well, that makes the nigga like a little bit less cool.
Is it me or was this a lot more bloody than the first season?
I don't know if it's more. Well, maybe. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, because
makes sense.
Yeah, because Danny was getting his ass whooped by.
Yeah, he's getting fucked up
for a minute.
Yeah, and can we talk about fucking how miraculous healing? This nigga like blew this nigga kneecap out,
right?
And this nigga was fighting the nigga like 2 days later. I'm like, damn, nigga, what kind of? I don't give a fuck what kind of metal brace you put in a nigga leg. If your whole kneecap get blown out, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's like a year worth of physical therapy, nigga.
Yeah, that was bad. Wild. What else happened? Oh, this bitch Mary. Like, we gotta talk about this motherfucker. Like,
Typhoid Mary.
Yo, what is her fucking problem?
Well, so there's a comic book character called Typhoid Mary, and she has in this character, and that's the other thing that bothered me, but we'll get to that. She has DID, was it dissociative? She has multiple personalities, because I don't know what the fucking DID stands for right now off the top of my head. So she has I'm guessing what is her base personality, which is the army, whatever, the stoic, whatever. And then she snaps off into, that's the Walker personality. And then she snaps off to Mary, who's nicer and calm and not violent. And then throughout the series, we find out that there is a third personality that she didn't know about. That she doesn't know about, or the other personality didn't know about, that got out of some trouble in Sokovia. So shout out to Sokovia. And so I'm guessing she's coming back for season 3 if we get a season 3. And we're going to figure out the trigger, because she doesn't know, because she knows what triggers Mary, and vice versa, how to get back to herself and how to get to Mary. She knows the stuff that triggers that, but she doesn't know what triggers the third alter. So that's kind of where that ended. In the comic book, in the comic books, I think she's like a mutant with like certain special abilities, but I don't know if she'll have that going forward. Maybe the third personality has a little bit of special powers. I think she's like mildly like kind of like precog or like like some wild shit. I forgot. I was reading up on that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the thing that pissed me off was how they introduced the fact that she has multiple personality disorder. Like, this bitch is just going through this shit in her house, and she just happens to have sticky notes. And she just happens to have a piece of paper that confirms that she has multiple personalities, and she just has it laying around.
Yo, I don't like how she look, man.
Oh, well,
like Mary, like she looks like David Bowie.
You know, I don't know. I think it's just the way they cut her hair or something. Because that's Alice Eve. I don't know if you ever saw her. Was it Star Trek or she's
yeah.
It's a she's attractive. I think it's like the hair color and the way they cut her hair or whatever, or something. I don't know. Maybe she's just Asian, man. I don't know.
Ward is a fucking addict.
Yeah, I like Ward though. I think he's my favorite character. So I'm not gonna lie.
He did a quick change too.
Yeah, from his last season. Yeah,
he's actually like the doofy sidekick.
Yeah, he's like, he's pretty cool, and he's living his life and fucking bitches and getting them pregnant and
it's about fucking his sponsors. Yeah,
exactly. Getting beat up in bars and shit.
Yeah, then like this motherfucker like got her pregnant. Yep. And she don't want his help.
She's like, fuck you, dog.
Like, goddamn. Like,
it's like, yeah, well.
I mean, this motherfucker got the money. You ain't gonna have child support.
She gotta know he rich as fuck, but she's just saying he might have money, but like he's still not. She said, I can only worry about taking care of 2 people, herself and the baby. She can't take care of 3 people. She can't take care of him and the baby and herself, because she's also an addict. So she got her own shit to deal with.
Yeah. Let's talk about that sit down. Remember the sit down?
Which one?
When Colleen and Danny was sitting down with Joy and Davos. Yeah. Now, you know, see, that's why I like Colleen. Like, she real nigga. She was like, yo, like, let's cut the bullshit. Yeah, like, what the fuck y'all up to?
Like, she's like, what's up? I know y'all niggas don't like each other. What's up? Yeah. Why?
She's like, ain't nothing wrong. Nah, there's something wrong. Like, why y'all here? What's going on? And then like she basically knew everything. She was just spilling all the fucking tea. She was like, all right, like you mad at Danny because he got the Iron Fist. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
This motherfucker got mad, went to the fucking bathroom, like was heated for a minute. I don't know what's Joy's issue. Like, I don't know.
She's stupid. That's her issue. She's just mad because her dad was alive all them years. War didn't tell her, and then fucking her dad ended up dying. And then she decided to take that personally, even though that nigga was batshit crazy and was wilding last season. But okay, be mad at Danny and shit for that. So she just wanted to take part with Davos and hurting him the way that she felt that he hurt her. Turn out that this nigga Davos is crazy as fuck, and maybe you shouldn't help crazy as fuck niggas get fucking magic mega fists and shit. she figured that shit out too late. So, that's basically. And the one thing this thing pointed out to me is I really think like, and I like Finn Jones. He's alright as Danny, but even more so now, I feel like they should have made Iron Fist Asian. Because the whole thing about this whole thing was like, this whole season, besides the Davos shit, was like the triad stuff. And like, it's some white dude worrying about triad shit that's going on, like trying to make peace in the neighborhood. I'm like, nah, you ain't one of us, dog. Like, you ain't it, dog. I mean, you can want to help, but I just feel like we should have made a nigga. But that was cool.
The Golden Guns. Let's talk about that. Like,
So basically, so I mean, it was a shorter season. It was only 10 episodes. It wasn't full 13 like they normally do, so that was cool. I think that helped keep a tighter story.
Yeah.
Basically, what it boiled down to was Davos stole Danny's Iron Fist. So Danny was like, oh shit, we gotta get this back. This nigga crazy. Facts. And then it's like, along the way, he decided that like he's not sure he's prepared for that responsibility, or he just feels like an addict with the ability. So he was like, I think, Colleen, you should take the Iron Fist.
Yeah, that I didn't
really like that.
I
didn't like it, but
that never happened. I don't remember that happening.
But they gotta do their own thing. So I didn't like it per se. I don't hate it, but I was like, nah. I mean, you should have just took it. How you gonna be Iron Fist without the Iron Fist?
Yeah.
So basically, the season ends. They beat Davos' ass, pull the soul of the dragon out, gives it to Colleen. Colleen get a glowfish, so now she lighting shit up.
Yeah, and the only reason why she took it was because, the little gang that Davos was running, they killed her friend BB.
Yeah,
stabbed the nigga. I was like, God damn.
It's just like, if I had the power, if I had the soul glow, I could have did it. So
you got the glow. You feel.
So then,
soul glow.
So in order for Davos to make the ceremony to steal Danny's power, he was able to get a corpse of an older Iron Fist and use that the brand on the chest, like mixed it up with some blood and some wild shit. Just did a ritual and shit and drank the blood. So this or whatever the fuck he did. I think they just made a tattoo out of it. Anyway, so at the end of the season, Colleen has the fist. Yeah. And Danny is like, well, this person had a body of an immortal Iron Fist. I gotta find out where he got this body from, so maybe I can find some more information about how to, like, what do you have and how do you know that shit.
The pistols threw me off until I looked it up, but it's still throwing me off because I don't remember Danny Rand having pistols, but Orson Randall
did. Yeah, I think those. So that's just saying because they think he stole those from Orson Randall, who in the comic books was an older Iron Fist, like an Iron Fist from before when Danny got there. So I'm guessing in season 3 he's gonna be like the main villain, and he's gonna be someone with the Iron Fist. And I'm guessing it's probably another way for him to get the Iron Fist, or he's gonna get it back from Colleen or whatever the fuck they're gonna do.
I thought the shit was kind of cheesy.
Yeah, it looked.
Shot the one bullet.
Shot the 2 bullets. I was like, yeah, that shit look dumb.
Come on.
But I like them trying something different and like whatever. And as a whole, the season wasn't horrible, and I think it's definitely better. And it's definitely better than the first season.
Yeah, it was by a long shot.
I still can't believe Luke Cage season 2 got a lower rating on IGN than fucking Iron Fist season 1.
Yeah, that was some
bullshit. But yeah, no, Iron Fist is pretty good. If you got the time, check it out.
It starts off slow in a way.
Yeah.
Well, they have a fight scene or whatever, but in the middle of the drags.
Yeah, because you gotta get the fucking dialogue shit going.
Yeah.
And the fucking exposition and shit and transition from where you are to where you're trying to go with the rest of the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, Iron Fist, man, check it out.
What'd you rate it? What'd you rate the first one? It was like a 6, right? Because that shit was bad.
I think I gave it something low.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it had to be something. I don't think I hated it as much as other people did, but I didn't fucking love it.
Yeah.
So I think it was somewhere like 6-ish. So this one I give it like a 7.5.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible.
If Daredevil wasn't killing people like he was,
yeah, I know.
like, this motherfucker punching
Holes
holes in
through
the chest.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, like he just killed the market man.
Yeah,
like, he was like, I don't want no trouble. I want no trouble.
He's
like, oh, you one of them, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, no, he's not none of them. That shit was wild. He was a problem.
Yeah. So yeah, check out Iron Fist when you get a chance. All right, so let's hit some more topics. So Chris Pine exits from Star Trek 4.
Yeah, you know what happened?
Nah, what happened?
Contract negotiations.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth not coming back neither.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, they were supposed to do, because for people who don't remember, in the new rebooted Star Trek, whatever, Chris Hemsworth played Captain Kirk's father, who died at the beginning of the movie. And this one was gonna do some funky time travel shit, and it's both supposed to like be together or somehow, or whatever the fuck they were gonna do.
But you go to a time portal or some shit?
Well, I mean, that's how the fucking first one started off. It was like some alternate funky.
Oh yeah, it was
timeline shit too. So
yeah.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Without both of them, those are the major stars.
Yeah, but he keeps saying, all they have to do is make the call, but they ain't make the call.
Well, I mean, I don't think that they even. Maybe I guess they gotta figure out what the fuck they're gonna do first too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna still do it or not. But I liked Star Trek films. They were pretty good. They like this new rebooted version. It's more action oriented than older Star Trek stuff. But I liked it.
It ain't no set phases to stun and
it's the set phases to fucking shoot a nigga in the face.
Setting coordinates just to shoot one shot and pray the shit hits. It ain't like that.
All right, Jordan Peele in talks to produce and possibly direct Candyman remake. Before that,
yep.
Yeah, I mean Jordan Peele kind of like, he did get out, and obviously, so he's a big deal right now, and I guess this would be his. Right, I'm guessing the next. Does he have anything else coming out?
No, I think this is.
So this would probably be the first thing after Get Out, right?
Yeah, he produced that Black KKK.
Oh yeah, the Black Klansman thing.
Black Klansman thing. But Spike Lee
directed it. Yeah,
which I don't know.
I think that movie's supposed to be actually pretty good. From what I heard, I didn't watch it because I don't watch movies much.
But, black people.
Well,
Yeah. They say everything's good.
When Spike Lee did it.
Yeah. See Chirac? Jesus.
No, I actually heard that was horrible, but I didn't watch that.
Got Nick Cannon in it. Gotta be horrible.
Yo, shout out to the man with the terms, though. Let the nigga live. Rick and Morty writer to develop a comedy series for ABC.
Yeah.
Is it animated or is it just a comedy?
I think
series?
it's animated.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yo, they're getting mad work ever since they won that Emmy.
Well deserved, man.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty. First of all, Rick and Morty's the shit.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know. So now, if it's not animated, I don't know how their I don't know how their comedy works outside of something like Rick and Morty. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. I think Rick and Morty kind of is a perfect show for what they do. I don't know if they'll be able to make it work.
Yeah.
Especially on like a network as was it NBC? It was ABC. It was ABC. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's a little different than fucking Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
They can get away with a little bit more Cartoon Network versus ABC, but we'll see.
I kind of don't want this to distract from the actual Rick and Morty series because I'm still waiting for season four. 3?
Well, yeah. Well, they said they're not gonna take as long as breaks in between seasons as they did the last time.
Yeah, but shit, they got 7.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, so
yeah, shit gonna be on for like 7 years
at least.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to that. Die Hard 6 now has an official title called McClane.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Should have been the last one, like 3 of them ago.
With the Vengeance should have been the last one.
Now is this the one Whereas there's like going back in time or some shit.
Is it?
Because I remember I was watching something or listening to something, and they were talking about doing a new Die Hard film, but it was supposed to like take place when he was a younger cop or some shit like that.
They gonna de-age him
or something. So this maybe they scrapped that idea. That's what I'm saying. I hadn't heard anything from that. That was like a while ago. So I just didn't know if this was still that thing, or maybe they decided to hopefully not do that dumb idea and just have him have another misadventure in New York, just shooting mad people and just wilding out. Hopefully that's what it is. Henry Cavill is gonna be Geralt of Rivia. You for that?
Yeah. I'm for it. I didn't have no problem with it. I mean, he ain't doing anything else.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's gonna come up a little later.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no. I think it's cool. I think he has a good look for it. And then I saw that was a Boss Logic.
Shout out to him. I think he pushed that shit.
He be casting every fucking thing. I think.
Yeah, like he definitely. Well, matter of fact, he definitely pushed it. He put up a tweet where Netflix was like, "You made such a good case. Like we couldn't refute it."
Yeah. So I think that's cool.
And Henry Cavill says he plays the game, so he has some knowledge of it.
Yeah, he's a gamer. So I think so. It's a good opportunity for him. And like you said, he's not really doing much else, unfortunately. And then it's a Netflix. It's a series. Yeah. I believe The Witcher is going to be a series. So I think that's cool. So it gives you time to like develop a character. And Netflix usually hits more than they miss in terms of their shows. That I'm sure like they do way better stuff than most networks. So I'm excited, and I like the video. I played Witcher 2 and like the first 5 minutes of Witcher 3.
I never played it.
The Witcher is actually I can only really talk about the second one. Really good. And the third one's supposed to be like way, way, way better.
Who's it made by?
CD Projekt Red. They're the guys who are doing the Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So that was their last thing they did before Cyberpunk. And it's just, dragon. He's like a monster hunter, basically. He uses magic, and it's some wild shit. Yeah. There's some wild shit in the Witcher. And if it's rated R and shit like it, hopefully it should be, he'll be out here fucking and killing. So, can't be mad at that. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, okay. So, we're going to get into some video game stuff. You want to start with Spider-Man, or you want to?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So you beat the game, right?
Yep.
Completely.
Yep. Well,
whatever. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not like 100%. I just beat the story and everything. Yeah. All right. So obviously, I'm just saying it again. Spoilers. Yeah. Because we want to talk about that shit.
Yeah. Because this shit is a fucking movie.
Yeah. This should definitely be a movie down the line in some shape or form.
Yo.
So, first off, did you like the game?
Yeah.
Did it live up to the hype that we were talking about? Because, we had the train and promotion and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, it did. It did. Story-wise, that's one of the best Spider-Man stories I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, I was like really rushing to beat the game just to see what the fuck was happening. Yeah. Like, I could really like sit down and watch all the cutscenes. As his own movie. Yeah. That shit was so dynamic. Like, to see... At first, I was like, damn, man, like, Otto Octavius is going to end up being the Octopus, and I see this. But you got Peter helping him with, developing the arms and shit like that. So you got Norman Osborn fucking with him. Yeah. Talking about you going to take away his funding and shit. Yeah. It was a lot of stuff in it, but I kind of... See, this is one of those things where... We said this before so many times on the podcast. You can't just have a villain just doing fuck shit just to do fuck shit anymore. Yeah. Like, it got to be a purpose behind it. And Otto had a purpose. Yeah. And how he even got the Sinister Six together, it was kind of crazy because, like, he was basically fixing all their problems. Like, promising them to fix all their problems. Yeah. He was going to say Rhino, he was going to get him out of that fucking suit. Yeah. Scorpion, he was going to sponge his record. Yeah. Who else? The Shocker. What the hell? He was going to make him pure energy. Yeah. And Vulture he was going to cure him.
I think he has like cancer.
Yeah, and they said, like he was visiting these doctors for years, but Otto, he solved this shit in like a week.
Yeah, because he's that smart.
Yeah, and Mr. Negative, Michael Lee.
Yeah, his thing was
he just wanted to kill
Osborn. He's the one to kill Osborn.
Yeah, but this game, like, it's one of the best web slinging I've ever seen. God. Like,
that alone makes the game damn near like just the fluid movement and the swinging.
Yeah.
It feels so good. It's amazing. Like I played a few other Spider-Man games and they've been good, but this is the best it's ever been. Like they got it hands down. Like you can fucking swing and let go and do the fucking flips in the air and shit, and then fall. You're like free falling and catch yourself and swing and get back up, and then fucking launch yourself through fucking water towers and shit. It's like and like that shit's so good.
Fucking wall running shit like that.
Yeah, wall running.
That shit is so fucking fluent. You can actually swing in between buildings, and that shit is like so perfect. I'm like, yo, like they finally got this shit right.
And then you can be wall running and hit a corner, and he'll run around the corner, web into the corner, pull himself back to the side of the building, and I was like, oh shit.
And you can web zip to stay in the air, but you can only do it for like 2 shots before you start losing altitude. It kind of like it makes the like the mini games they have with the chasing the drones and shit. It kind of makes that easier, because in the past games I always used to get frustrated with that shit. Yeah, because it's like, yo, like I feel like it's not my fault when I'm missing these shit, but on this I feel like if I miss it, like if I miss a bubble that I gotta hit, it's like it's my fault. I fucked it up.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Yeah, and I like that. The combat system, we already know it bit off of fucking Arkham. We know that, but it
actually makes more sense to have that, because he actually has spider sense. To be able to like dodge right at the perfect moment.
Like the thing with that, it's not perfect, but I dealt with it. Yeah, I dealt with it. It took me a minute to try to chain into moves and stuff like that, because I was like, damn, like, all right, I'm gonna hit this guy, but this is a guy all the way on the corner, and I tried to hit, but he just punched from the back, and I'm like, fuck it, I just broke the combo. Yeah. And then I found out if I just press triangle, you webs it to the guy, and I'm like, oh, all right, I got it. Yeah. So I kind of like that. It's not perfect, but
the combat is probably the weaker thing. Even though it's fun, it's not groundbreaking. It's not gonna. So if you play the Arkham Knights game, or you play like the Shadow of Mordor or whatever, it has a similar combat system. You've played that kind of combat system before. It doesn't change the world. It's not gonna like be groundbreaking, but it is fun. Yeah, the gadgets make the combat interesting. He got a lot of gadgets. There's a shit ton of suits.
One thing about the suits though, I kind of didn't like how as soon as you get the suit, you could put it on any other suit. I kind of wish they had like
a lock to that suit.
You gotta use that suit to use that power. I kind of don't like the freedom of the unlockables like that. They should have just kept the suits. Okay, I got the Doc Ock suit. It does this. Yeah. I got the original Spider-Man suit. He does that web blossom shit. They should have had it like that. But overall, the game, like, it started off lit. Yeah. Yo, he had the tech. I didn't think they were gonna start with him actually having tech in the suit. Yeah. I didn't think they were gonna do that, but it kind of made sense because Peter's pretty much a genius, and they never really display that shit in anything except for like Amazing Spider-Man, but that shit was trash. Yeah. But in the Tobey Maguire one, they don't. I mean,
they do and they don't. Like, they talk about it, but then just like it's very difficult for them to kind of like, I guess, display it.
Yeah, but he really is fucking smart. Like in this, he developed the whole suit. Basically, Otto ended up finding him, fixing his suit. Yeah. And he was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I should have known you were fixing the suit. Like, all right. You just Spider-Man's ward."
Yeah, except the whole time he knew.
Yeah. Yo, that was. That shit was so good, man. That shit was so good.
Yes. So I mean, story-wise, there's a lot of stuff that happens, but basically,
I don't even want to spoil everybody. But shit, I don't know.
Well, we don't spoil that crazy. I mean, no, it's just like they get this chemical. They release it out into the fucking world and making people in New York sick and shit. And basically at the end, he has to get the cure, and he has to, and like in typical Spider-Man fashion, nothing is ever easy for him. Right. So Aunt May gets sick. Yeah. So he has the choice of either curing Aunt May right then and there, or waiting until they have enough so they can use that little bit of formula to make an antidote for everyone.
But she's gonna die in hours.
Yeah.
Yo, that kind of fuck with me.
Yeah, fuck with me. I was like, nah, they
for a video game. Yo, they had this poll. What was the saddest video game ending? I think this might take it.
This might be up there
because I feel him, man. That he want to save his aunt, but it's like, yo, if I save my aunt, then all these people gonna die. I gotta do the right thing.
Yeah, that shit
I gotta respect
sad,
Ben.
Dog.
Great power comes great responsibility. Goddamn.
Yeah, the only thing that sort of pissed me off about the story was They fucking teased the fuck out of Miles Morales and it made me very
They did.
upset.
I swear I thought he was gonna have the powers. I was
Me
like, yeah,
too.
I
I thought,
he jumping
nah.
early. What the fuck?
Nah, he don't get the powers until the very end.
But even his story was kind of good when his father died.
Fucking murked that nigga.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like this shit is like mad violent.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, that shit was mad dark. They fucking showing, well, they didn't like show it. There wasn't like blood everywhere.
Yeah,
but dudes getting their head stomped out. He
Yeah.
made a dude shoot himself in the head.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the story was crazy, dog.
Yeah. One thing I didn't like, I kind of didn't like the Mary Jane parts like that.
It didn't fuck with me. I guess
Yeah.
maybe the way because I seen some people on the internet talking about it, like they were like, I was like,
Yeah, you know
it's not. Well, yeah, it's like it's not. It's I think because it's so different from what you're doing.
Yeah.
The whole time to have to stop and slow things down.
Yeah.
And then have to like sneak and show that power, and so it's like I get it.
It was like at first it was fucking with me. It was the same thing with being Peter for a minute, and then I was like, and then I got into the story.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, being him not so bad. Being Mary Jane's not so bad. Being Miles is not so bad.
Yeah.
And it's really not. It's not like you're doing it the whole game. It's just like little parts.
Yeah.
With when the Sable unit was blocking off the streets and shit, you had to hack shit.
Yeah.
Just to get there, and they're even setting up Miles Morales for the second one.
Yeah.
Like when Mary Jane went into Oscorp and she got the spiders on him, and I don't know how the fuck that spider just stayed on this bitch.
Yeah, the whole time she didn't, and that was a pretty big spider.
Yeah.
She fucking didn't fucking feel that shit till after. I was like, whatever, right.
But it's a lot of lore in this shit. Like Harry's gone. Nobody knows where but he's in Europe or some shit like that. So, Mary Jane ends up going into Oscorp shit, and then she finds out what happened to Harry. Harry's sick.
Yeah.
They find out Harry's sick, and it's just mad lore. Like you see the spider, and I already knew what it was. As soon as I seen the
spiders,
I was
Miles Morales.
That's Miles Morales shit.
Yeah, number 72.
Yeah. So long story short, the whole battle with Otto Octavius, that shit was good
fun.
for a boss battle. But some of the boss battles, and I feel like it was kind of like remedial in a way.
Yeah, they have a pattern. There's a pattern to beat the boss, and once you figure out once you figure out what the pattern is, then it's kind of like, all right, cool, then I got it.
Yeah, I like the Vulture and the Shocker one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that one. But the Scorpion and Rhino thing, that shit kind of pissed me off.
The shit was annoying because I didn't know what the fuck to do at first.
Yeah.
And then I figured out you had to like drop the shit on Rhino's head, but I didn't know that, and then you had to like get him to charge. I was like, whatever. And then the whole time you got dodge, this nigga shooting acid at you, but then you just web him up and he'll fall and whatever. But like once you figure it out, it becomes like whatever. But it is they're repetitive pattern stuff. It's not like it is what it is.
Yeah, but the individual boss battles I kind of like even more, like the Kingpin one.
Yeah, that one. The first
I kind of got confused and kind of lost a couple times.
Me too. Like
choking the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. Because I didn't quite understand what the fuck I was supposed to be doing until I figured it out. You gotta just wipe him up and then beat his ass.
Yeah,
he's just a brute, like the fucking big Bruce, but just bigger.
Yeah, him. Let me see, Martin Lee.
That one was pretty cool.
It was. I kind of got confused. Like when you're in a train station and he's shooting and shit, I know to jump to the side, but then I keep forgetting to jump up.
Up, yeah, the up jump one
like,
would get me fucked up.
Yeah, that was kind of good. The Otto Octavius one, that was the one that they put the most work in because it was like three stages to the shit. Yeah, it's 3 stages. The one where you're just fighting them head up.
Yeah.
And then the second one where he kind of like electrocutes the ground. You got to swing while he's on this thing, hit him. Then you're on the side of the fucking building.
Yeah, fighting a nigga.
Whipping his ass.
Beating the shit out of that nigga.
Yeah, and it's like mad dramatic while you're fighting him because, Otto, he has the only cure. And Peter has to get it. Because Aunt May's dying.
Yeah.
And Peter almost died himself.
Yeah, he almost got fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get fucked up.
Yeah, so Otto was like, this means too much to me. And then, Peter was like, not as much to me. Yeah, so, it got to a point where Otto was about to stick Peter with his claws. And then I forgot what the line was. It was something about sacrifice. And then, Peter, he just lunged himself with this shit.
Yeah, he let him stab him so he can get to the thing and beat the shit out of him. Yeah. So you want to talk about the end credit scenes? Did you watch them?
Yeah.
All right, so the first one we get, Miles has his powers now. Yeah. Yay! And the game is fucking over. And you're playing Miles Morales. I was like, oh, y'all niggas is the worst.
Damn, can I at least get the goddamn suit?
Or something? Can I get like, but whatever. I'm just DLC and shit's coming. And then the very, so So we find out that Harry's sick. Harry has some weird genetic disorder that he got from his mom. His mom died when he was young.
Yeah. Neurogenetic disease or something like that?
Yeah, or some type of genetic disease.
Yeah.
Norman was trying to find a cure for that disease. The chemical that they let loose into the New York City was one of like the experiment's cures. It was supposed to be a cure, but it turned out to it's called like Demon's Breath or something like that. And it's supposed to be like a cure, but it actually is like a virus type of thing. And it attacks the human cells, whatever. So they don't have that, so they've been working on experiments on Harry. So when you were Mary Jane and you were inside Osborn's place, you go inside his lab, you're in his lab and shit, and you see like this little container in the background, whatever. So the whole time, like you're reading like Harry's journal, and there's like evidence about stuff of like he's supposed to go to Europe, or he's supposed to go. He told them he's going to Europe. Yeah. Really, he's going away to go get experiments on to try to get rid of this disorder. And so you think Harry is gone away, just not here. So the end of the game shows Norman go back to his little lab in his house, and then you see a glass container. They don't show the body. Well, they show a little bit.
Show it. Yeah,
you can see. You can't really see his face.
Yeah.
And it's Harry inside this glass, like scientist jar thing, whatever you want to call it, and then sticking to the fucking glass is the symbiote. So whatever they did, they either create the symbiote's part of the disorder or whatever the fuck. So the symbiote is coming. I don't know if it's gonna be in Spider-Man 2 or if it's gonna be some DLC.
It's gotta be in Spider-Man 2.
Probably.
I wasn't mad at that.
Me neither. This is their own version. This is their own world.
Yeah.
It's not like following the comic books. It's not following the movies. It's their own world, their own rules, their own whatever. So this is how they're getting the symbiote, and that's cool. Yeah, because it's different than making him like Green Goblin. Yeah, even though
I kind of thought that was gonna happen.
Me too.
Because when
they had that stuff sprinkled around.
Yeah,
so it's like the mask in the house.
Yeah.
And then she found some like little bombs. Like so.
Yeah.
He could still become Green Goblin.
Like I said, it was like mad lore to it. It was like, oh, they could do so much with this. They could do this. And I thought Norman already had that power.
Nah,
because it was a time when he crushed the glass and he was bleeding. Something with that, but it wasn't. And I feel like the Goblin's gonna come eventually.
Yeah,
it has to. But this shit just set up so much for the second one to outdo this one.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes Venom. And you have Harry as Venom. Which kind of... I'm not mad at that because that's Peter's best friend.
Yeah.
And you have his father, Norman Osborn. Is he going to be Goblin and coach Harry into doing some wild shit?
Probably. Or maybe one of the cures, they think they fixed him, but obviously it didn't work. And he turns into Venom and now you got to stop him. And then maybe one of the other cures they used to fucking... fix Harry, Norman gets infected with and makes him go crazy because like this, so that they can get to it however they want to get to it, and this shit is
now you got Miles in this as the Spider-Man. They really pushing him for to be a new character that's around.
Well, yeah, come on, black power, dog.
I like the the graphics in it, like just to shut all this shit down. All that shit about the downgrade. There is no downgrade to this fucking. I took photos, right?
Yeah.
And you can zoom in on the suit. That shit is so fucking detailed.
Yeah.
Like I fucked around and got the suit where he was wearing in what was it, the first Spider-Man when he made his own suit.
Oh yeah, the homemade.
Yeah,
whatever.
You can see the fucking threads on that shit if you zoom in on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit is like mad detailed.
Oh yeah, see. so no, they did not downgrade that shit.
Yeah, there was no downgrade, and Xbox niggas, I know.
I mean, it sucks to be you.
I hate to get what y'all getting, but this shit, like, the hype is kind of real.
Yeah.
For a first person video game, and we had this discussion before because I think Comic Book Resources, they posted some shit. They said this Spider-Man game was the best Spider-Man movie that you can't buy a ticket for.
Yeah.
And at first when I seen that, I was like, nah, that's bullshit because you got Arkham. This shit kind of beats Arkham
in the story.
Yeah, as far as like depth with the hero and the villain and shit. Like I know like the whole Batman and Joker thing, but it wasn't as in depth as this shit was. Yeah, everybody had a purpose for doing what they were doing.
Yeah, and it's personal.
Yeah, real stakes was on the line. Yeah. Like this wasn't no bullshit.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it. Like I agree with it. That this shit is like the best like superhero story I've ever seen in a video game.
Yeah. So what would you rate it?
That shit is a 9. Like that shit is a 9.
I agree.
Yeah.
So if you have a PlayStation and PS4 and you have not picked this game up, I don't know what the fuck you're doing wrong with your life. I'm telling you, go pick up this game. It's worth it. Xbox will get something one day. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck or when the fuck, but we'll get some shit eventually. All right, so Black Ops 4 trailer.
Yep, there you go. Black Ops 4.
Yeah, it exists. Check it out. They have a battle royale mode in there.
Yeah, and
it looks pretty cool actually.
Yeah. You seen some of the, you ain't seen none of the Twitch pages?
No,
playing it? Yo, they're saying that this shit is like better than PUBG. It's PUBG, but it's polished better.
Yeah, so I was gonna, because Call of Duty, they have some of the best shooting mechanics out there, so it makes sense that it's gonna be like, oh, this is one of these games, but the shooting is really good, it's really on point, and they have all this Activision money behind them and shit, so they got go up to like make this shit work right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not super into Call of Duty or fucking like Fortnite, PUBG shit either. So,
but this shit,
but like I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, this looks cool, and it had a little thing you can like sick zombies on people and shit, and it's like this is doing like a lot of shit that none of us seen really do for fucking Call of Duty and shit. Yeah. So that shit looks pretty good, man.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh shit, this motherfucker here finally.
Oh yeah, late ass.
This nigga super late.
Right.
All right, so yeah.
Well, he didn't miss that much.
No, I mean we just talked about all the good shit.
Something.
This nigga's gone.
What happened?
Oh, this nigga looks sad.
I'm live.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
Yep.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, nigga?
I'm well. Who did the intro?
I did. Horribly.
You did? So you didn't do it with conviction and vigor?
I did it with my kind of, listen, yeah.
What were you guys
You're currently discussing the Black Ops 4 trailer.
Man, fuck all that, yo. I'm here, nigga. What up, nigga? Hey,
oh, damn, dog.
I'm all right. Okay. Hey, yo, Future Domino. When you edit this shit, make sure you put up mad explosions and fucking eagle calls in here and shit. All that good shit, all right?
Ka-ka-ka.
Word, all that shit. Flex bombs, all that shit. No, Clue
bombs, yeah.
Shout out to DJ Clue, nigga.
Oh, shit.
What's up with y'all?
I'm good. Chilling, living life, being fat black.
What's the next topic?
The very next
Black
one,
Ops.
we was doing Black Ops. We was going to do Luigi Mansion Trust.
I need time to set myself up. You can talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the Black Ops thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
These motherfuckers got squirrel suits or some shit. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, because like the thing with PUBG and all that shit, like the maps
gliders.
are so big, and the maps are so big too. So I guess they're trying to make it so it's
you get
convenient to get around quicker if you're like on foot and not in a vehicle and shit. So it's like, here, squirrel suit, nigga.
Yeah. I'm surprised how much of a jump this shit went. Like, because now you can control vehicles and get into four wheelers and shit and trucks.
Yeah,
I seen this one video. Treyarch is liking like crazy ass kill shots on Twitter. Yo, this dude, he took out a whole squad in a truck.
Oh,
like he shot the driver. He was just that fucking PC, man. Like,
oh yeah, the PC's real, dog.
Dead eye accuracy aim. This motherfucker shot the driver. He's like, shot the driver, shot the other guy, shot the other guy. Oh, he just walked away. I'm like, man, I gotta get on PC.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna have like these wild ass like Battlefield kills. Cause you ever seen like them Battlefield kills where niggas do wild shit from Battlefield? Like I wonder if they can have some shit like that with just now.
This one dude shot some dude out the chopper.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas is
that's crazy.
That's why that's why I don't play, cause my aim is horrendous.
I mean, it'll get better over time.
No, I won't. I've been playing video games all my life. If I ain't good now, I ain't never gonna be good, nigga.
Nah, but this shit look fun though.
No, it looked fun.
Just for that alone.
And I'll probably get it for free because I game share with my boy, and I think he already brought it. So I'll probably play it just because I ain't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But niggas is cheap and broke. But nah, it looks cool though.
Yeah, man. Do you think this shit? Nah, this shit ain't getting rid of Fortnite. Maybe.
Nah, because I think the youngins is Fortnite, and I think Call of Duty's for the old niggas.
Yeah.
I remember. So I think, young niggas play Call of Duty.
Because PUBG's the fuck out of there after this.
I mean,
from what I'm hearing, they're saying it's a polished PUBG.
They're just getting ready to release the actual full game of PUBG.
Whoa.
Yeah, like this whole time, the game PUBG that we've been playing ain't even like on Xbox.
What the fuck?
Wasn't the real, like, it was just like the beta version of the shit. I just saw a commercial where like the full finished game is finally coming out. I was like, damn,
What?
nigga.
How
7
many
years
years is
after, I don't know. Mad years.
Nah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, niggas is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, who think get more pussy? Commander Shepard, Geralt of Rivia, or Kratos?
Damn.
I said Shepard because he fucks everything, boys included.
I wasn't prepared for all that. Oh, shit. Take my headphones back on. Did I miss the memo? Like, is this a blood dojo now? Like, what's up with y'all?
Oh, my bad. I ain't even, this wasn't planned. It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I'm here now, nigga, and I get a chance to do my intro. This is a Three Ninjas podcast.
Oh, shit.
Anime analysis by African Americans. Comic book commentary, Future Down, mad explosions and shit. Comic book commentary by colors. Movie reviews from me and you, your mama and your cousin too. As usual, I go by the name of Dom. AKA Full Metal Smacker Bitch, AKA Wound Raider.
Say everybody haven't seen my balls, they're big and salty and brown. If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my balls in your mouth. Ooh, suck on my chocolate salted balls. Stick them in your mouth and suck them.
AKA the Bulbasaur Ambassador.
Fuck Bulbasaur.
AKA Bulbasaur use metronome. You know why? Cause you can use whatever the fuck you want, nigga. Cause you that nigga. You can use psychic. You can use fucking solar flare.
Yep. Boy,
Destructo disc. Bulbasaur use Omni Slash, nigga. Out here.
Next to the
All right,
round.
you gonna put some fucking respect on the bulb, nigga. All right.
Fuck that rhubarb.
Nigga, fuck. Clams from Clanbrook. Dreddy Kruger, Optimus Rhyme, Ghost in a Half Shell, Oscar the Gooch, Shaquille Sunflower Seeds, Space Ghost, Space Killer, G.I. Jimbo.
G.I. Jimbo, he's gonna destroy everybody for you and you and you and you.
Akuma Matata, Tony's little friend, Ninja Scroll and Chill, and R2D2 Chains. I'm in the motherfucking building.
Alright, cool.
That's how the fuck you do it in vigor.
I ain't never had vigor in my life, nigga.
To be honest, I just learned that word. So I've been using it just randomly. Yo, I feel like I can't hear myself. Yo, turn my fucking, put some reverb and turn my mic up, yo. All right, I'm here.
There you go. This fake woke ass nigga.
Word. Yeah, I'm tired of shit. So what were your what's next?
Luigi's Mansion 3.
I think he ain't even alive for his own game. How the fuck he got a game, nigga? That nigga dead, right? Yo, the shit. Okay, so I have to think that he comes back in Smash Brothers somehow. You save him. Wow! You gotta save him somehow. And then he gonna come back and say, Mario, go to his own game. Now he on the Switch, so now he alive looking for more ghosts. I don't want to be in nothing ghost related when niggas just killed me, brought me back from the dead. They ain't gonna fuck that. I don't want no game. Nah, but Luigi Mansion is dope for GameCube, and I played it. I liked it.
I never played that shit before in my life.
Never?
No.
You that pussy a ghost? you just don't play Luigi's Mansion. Like Nintendo ain't never been scary.
Yeah. No, I just didn't play Luigi's Mansion. It was because it was ghosts and shit.
Oh, okay.
Because I was scared.
I was just asking.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Did y'all review The Nun?
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby talked about it. Because my black ass didn't go see it.
Pussy.
Damn right. I said I wasn't going to see that shit.
I heard that shit was whack.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Bobby did not enjoy it.
I'm sorry you wasted your money.
Yeah, it was an action horror comedy.
Action? I don't even go together.
Well, it does now.
Well, it kind of does. You remember The Evil Dead?
Yeah.
It had those vibes in it. Yeah, they had this French dude that had, he was the comedic relief, trying to have niggas laughing and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that shit at all.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So Luigi's Mansion, what you think about that?
I don't know. I never played it. I'm like, it's cool. Fucking Switch is the shit. So cool. It's got games and people love Luigi's Mansion. But people really like Luigi's Mansion. So I can't be mad at that happening.
I played the first one for GameCube. I never played the DS version.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense.
I liked it. It was a cool game.
Yeah, fucking Luigi vacuum cleaner, kill a ghost.
Vacuum cleaner.
That's what he got.
Yeah. How you a maid for a fucking game? Nigga? Oh no. What's next? Assassin's Creed 3 is getting remastered.
See,
I don't want it.
I don't either.
Why not? You don't like Connor?
Well,
you're disrespecting.
They kind of fucked up the Assassin's Creed series.
Was that Black Flag? No, that wasn't Black Flag, was it?
No, well, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was kind of.
Oh, you played the one with the Haitians?
No, I have not.
I kind of like
C'est
that one.
passé.
It's kind of like a...
Stop.
Oh, God, this again. Yeah, that one was good.
Nah, this is the one in America.
Yeah,
it's the Indian, the Native American dude. It's just a remaster that you get when you buy like the collector's edition of Odyssey. I think it is.
Oh yeah.
So it's not. So like you get that, and I think it'll be available to purchase separately. They just don't have a price for it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. I mean, I didn't hate that game as much. That was one.
It was okay.
People didn't like that one as much as like the Ezio stuff because it's coming off of all the Ezio stuff.
Because they milked that shit.
Well, they milked the shit out of the Ezio stuff.
Like what, 5 games?
At least 4.
Some shit like that.
It was at least 4, 3, might have been 4. But then they came back with Black Flag, which was 4, I think.
Yeah.
And then people were back onto the game after that. I don't know. I liked it. It was cool. That nigga was a beast. This nigga got hit by a cannonball and kept moving, nigga. I was like, you real nigga.
I mean, they ain't really real, so it's like, I can get hit by shit in my dreams and be all right.
I mean, to him it was real.
I mean,
he was on his spirit walk, nigga.
Fuck all that. Superman game rumors fueled by Rocksteady job postings.
Yeah,
makes sense.
They're looking for people.
Those are the people who did the Batman, the Arkham games, and people have been wondering what their next game is going to be. And I think they work with WB. I don't know if it's exclusively with WB, but WB has the rights to DC stuff.
Who made Superman 64?
I don't know. But whoever they are, stay the fuck away from this.
Fuck away from this shit here.
Yeah. Ain't no rings in this motherfucking game.
You ain't like throwing a card and catching it?
No, nigga.
I ain't either. I'm just playing.
No one liked that
like
fucking game. The green fog, the kryptonite haze, and yeah.
But do we want a Superman game?
Yeah, if they do it right.
What's right is like.
It's hard to do Superman anything because he's just so fucking powerful. How the fuck do you make a Superman game?
I mean, problem with him. You got Spider-Man. What do y'all give Spider-Man?
But this nigga get clapped.
Huh?
Superman can't get clapped. Spider-Man would get fucked up by some bullets.
Man, he can web them shits or dodge some shit. He can slow down time.
I died a lot, so I obviously just can't.
Now you suck.
Yo, making Superman, you kind of made their own. They kind of made their own bed. Like it's kind of hard.
Yeah, he's too powerful.
Yeah, he's OP as fuck.
So whoever he fights has to be even stronger.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, but then you gotta have like the little minions coming at them. How the fuck are you gonna have that?
Yeah, you can't have fodder for this. Like he fucking flick you in the eyeball, and your whole brain explodes.
Right.
You gotta fight Sunjay.
That's it. Yo, Sunjay don't want nothing.
Sunjay.
Let's see, he was going to get some magical beings or some shit like that. That'll probably work.
Oh yeah.
At this point, they gotta make up somebody else. Like they gotta.
I don't know.
Nah.
I mean, I guess he could get shot with like a kryptonite
bullet,
like dart, and then fucking make him weak or something, and then he'd be like, I gotta get my powers back.
That would probably work.
Now,
I mean, if he got kryptonite cancer or some shit.
Crypto cancer.
Yeah, the kryptonite clap like Lawrence.
Dog. Now, if a Superman game does come out, is it going to be on the next gen console, or you think it's going to be a rollout for these current consoles now, or some old other shit?
I think it might be able to squeeze out on this because if it's Rocksteady, and if they've been working on it since the Dark Arkham Knight came out, and that came out what 2015, I think. Yeah. So if they've been working on it since then. That's what 3 years, and then maybe it comes out next year or the year after. They might be able to get it on this gen if they want to.
I'm with it.
5 years cycle, I think, is a good amount of time to make a game.
Yeah. All right, my boy Yugi.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now in Jump Force, nigga. Blue eyes, white motherfucking dragon, nigga.
Nah, fucking Exodia, nigga.
Exodia, that's a fucking cheat code, bitch. You can't use Exodia for shit.
Yo, how is it supposed to be Goku without Exodia, nigga?
Yeah. Nigga, you supposed to fucking summon something else, a shroom or some shit. I don't know.
Shroom.
Fucking black. I mean the red eyes, black dragon,
dark magician.
Some yeah, nigga. Yeah, what was that? Oh, what was the shit that Cavill used to fucking use all the time? Fuck.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
No, was it?
Yeah, blue eyes is Cavill shit. Yugi used Karibo and Dark Magician and
Yo, do y'all niggas remember when that nigga summoned Exodia for the first time? That nigga finally got all the limbs. He's like, yo, and then he turned, he's like, I summon you, Exodia, and turn this shit, and then the whole, no! Yeah, that nigga clockwise that shit, that nigga knew his fucking whole game was over. He said, you know what, I just got the fucking cheat code.
And Joey had the red eyes.
Yeah, oh yeah, and he was trying to fuck that bitch.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey's
He
out
probably
here.
never beat.
Oh, he hit that straight raw, son.
Raw dog in the butt, no diggity, no doubt.
No strings attached, nigga.
Nah, but Yugi's kind of random to me.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Somebody was like, "How the fuck you gonna,
How you gonna fight?
Throw cards at niggas?"
Yeah, that's basically what you gotta do. You gotta summon shit, and then you have to.
Mad wrist movement.
Nah, I mean, you seen when Cavill threw that card inside nigga hand at one time? He was like, "The cards are sharp, dog."
Yeah, I mean, you gotta summon shit and fight as that. It was another game that was like that where you actually
Smash
fight.
Brothers.
Yeah,
When
you're
you
like
Pokemon trainer, you had the Pokemon.
yeah, okay. See, you're fucking here for a reason.
So I mean, or Yugi's gonna kick a nigga in the dick. I don't know what to tell
No,
you.
he's not.
Yo, if he go Yami Yugi on nigga, he fucking put the puzzle together like real quick, like, click and go Yami on niggas real quick. Like yo.
Also, Super Saiyan guys, Super Saiyan Goku's in this game.
Yeah.
Now is that like? Are they gonna overpower Goku like on some Superman shit, or is he think he's gonna be on like the same level playing field?
I mean, I'm sure they gotta. I mean, listen, we gotta be honest.
They gotta have a barometer rating system.
Well, a lot of these characters do not belong fighting each other. Like, just we gotta put that out there. So they gotta have it balanced some type of way. They gotta make it so that if you're using fucking I don't even know.
No, they don't. They don't gotta balance shit.
Yes, they do. Otherwise, what the fuck's the point?
Yeah. So
if I could just pick guys Super Saiyan Goku and just kick everybody in the dick real quick and everybody die, and that's it. It's not fun anymore. So you gotta make it so that I could use fucking Gon and hit him with the Jockin, or get fucking Yu Yu Hakusho hit him with the spear gun, or Yugi with the fucking heart of the cards on niggas and shit. You gotta be able to gotta balance it out. Otherwise, what's the point? It's not gonna be fun if if only one character is good. Then what's the point of the game? Like that's not gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it'll be sad and shit.
What if they add anybody else?
Will they? Oh sure.
Okay,
They still.
I want to see Digimon.
That's.
Was that ever like a shonen, like
Shonen Jump
anime, manga type of thing?
I don't give a fuck. Just put it in. Pause.
What, Agumon?
Put Aaron in that shit. No,
Agumon? Nah, I don't think they can put. I want to see if they're gonna put on Homeboy from Fist of the North Star in there.
Yeah.
Nani?
Wait, so when's this game supposed to come out?
Next year sometime, I believe.
So they've been doing like announcements like at least every month, right?
Yeah, at least like 1 or 2 a month, or every couple of weeks.
All right, so we still got mad time for
I think,
at least 13, 14 new characters.
Yeah, and fucking, I think next week it is Tokyo Game Shows next week, I believe, or maybe it might be this week. But that's another opportunity for them to announce some more shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Let's see. One Piece World Seeker is now arriving in 2019. Kicked you right in the dick.
Yeah, well, they push it back, but you gotta allow greatness time to manifest itself.
You expect that to be good?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't expect it to be all that.
Will I buy it though? Yes. Listen,
they need to make a written service or something like that.
Nah, I don't expect it to be like groundbreaking. Like this is the greatest game that God ever made. But I'm gonna play as Luffy.
Yeah.
And be like, go no, Jet Pistol.
Let's see. New PlayStation and Xbox console teased by AMD.
Yeah.
Now, when is he supposed to come out though? Like new PlayStation consoles, as in like remodel Xbox S5s or some shit, or like PlayStation 4 Plus X2.
I don't know. Because we're in a funny place now with consoles having this Half-Life shit.
Yeah. I think there's a whole new something else.
So you think this is PlayStation 5
Yeah,
and
I think it's something
Xbox,
else.
whatever the fuck they're gonna call it?
How long does it take to make this shit actually? Like what, 3-4 years, something like that?
What, a console?
Yeah, like to get everything.
To make it?
I'm pretty sure they got the technology right now to do that shit. It's just like they want to go. They want to ride these wave of consoles and make sure they can get everything. They want to squeeze all the juice they can out of this shit before they start putting other shit on the market. And then if they do announce something, it's gonna be around some type of con or something like that time where it's like, or like E3 next year or something like that. Then it's gonna release around the holidays or some shit, and then
most console cycles, they used to last about 8 years or so ish around there, and they're all obviously as soon as they put out the system, they're already working on the next shit, and getting ideas and shit together. So when did 2013, I think, the PS4 and Xbox came out around there, I think.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
So was it 2018? So was that 5 years? So 2022, you think?
Yeah.
But then we got this but then we got the Half-Life shit. That's what kind of fucks things up. Yeah. And then now, compared to before, we could stretch shit. Before, like, technology was advancing so fast, I think they would have to put out new consoles to like get there. Now we're kind of like at the peak. Like the 360 and Xbox One The Xbox One is better, but it's not like the same as going from like an N64 to like something like, you know what I mean? The jump it's there, but it's not as big now. So it's like, what else can you do?
Now, speaking of consoles right now, is PlayStation 2 considered retro?
Yes,
yeah, when did this shit come out?
Like, what?
No, was it O?
Yeah, like
had to be 01, 02.
Or 1, yeah, because I was definitely in high school. Like a freshman.
I think the only thing I can say that it's around maybe
2000.
01.
Yeah,
Okay.
2000, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Redman put that in a song, and that's the only like time frame I could like
remember reference it to.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could kind of bring it back to.
My dress code is all black when I'm making the moves, similar to the new PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
20 years, damn near.
Oh yeah, that's fucking retro as fuck.
That's retro as fuck.
Yo, somebody
20
because
years.
I bring this up because I went online or whatever and
2000. I was 14.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, nigga, that's retro as fuck.
Yeah. Because I was on Twitter or whatever, and like motherfuckers was like picking on Xbox niggas about the Spider-Man shit, right?
Well, not having nothing.
Yeah, because so they pulled up fucking Spider-Man 2 that came out in 2002, and then somebody was like, "Damn, that's retro," and then some white dude was sarcastic. He was like, "Retro?" I was like, "Yeah, this shit is retro. This shit is old as fuck."
Bitch.
Yeah.
It don't seem old to us because we lived through that shit, but
yeah.
that shit is like two generations back.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's some
nigga.
kids alive right now who's probably like
18.
50,
That's like, what the
whatever,
fuck is this shit?
never in his life played
That
that
shit
shit.
was still pixelated.
Yeah.
Like when the best thing when like
Still have memory
the
cards.
best yes right still had memory cards. Nigga.
When was the last time you
But when
worried
the
about
best
memory
thing about
cards?
the game was the fucking intro, where it was like like the game looked nothing like that. It was like, yo,
Oh my God, I
like the
hated
graphics
those
we
things.
get now are the intros for PS2,
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
All that 4K shit was like that.
Yeah, y'all niggas don't even
I
know.
fucking hated that shit, man.
Don't even know what that's
Nigga,
like.
you remember when fucking Live came out and them niggas' hands was like this?
Just all
Like, them
fingers.
niggas was one frame, one cube. It was all 5 of your fingers together. You had to dribble the ball like that. No, them niggas ain't have digits. them niggas had one nut. Yes, mad stationary.
Right?
What the fuck? That's retro
Yes,
fuck.
I think it's retro. Is it like an Atari? No.
No.
Nah.
But
But,
it's, eventually it will be. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you know
it's
the
retro.
funny thing, because when 64 out, they was saying Atari's retro, but that was 2 generations back.
Exactly.
So how the fuck can't
Atari was
PlayStation?
before I was born. That shit was like 83,
Yeah, it
wasn't
was.
it?
Something around there, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Shit, we was pulling fucking Nintendo retro.
Nigga,
Yeah, Nintendo
Fucking
definitely
PlayStation was
Nintendo
out.
came out with 89. No,
Nah.
like 85. But
yeah,
84.
somewhere around
Like 84 because I definitely remember my dad playing that shit when I was young.
That was playing Nintendo.
Yeah, my dad was playing Mario. This nigga, every day he'd come home from work, like, cause the Nintendo was, I guess, my sister's was in her room or whatever. He'd come home from work,
Bitch, you don't need this.
he'd drop his shit off at the bottom of the steps, come the fuck upstairs and play Mario, like every day. And we just sit there and watch him play Mario and
I
shit.
dead ass think I've turned into my parents.
Definitely.
Yo, that's what I do. Yo, I get home, strip.
Yeah.
Strip.
I drop everything at the
Everything.
motherfucking door. Yo, the couch, kitchen, whatever the
That's
fuck.
the first thing I do when I come to the house.
Yo,
Get comfortable.
shoes, kick all up,
Socks
all this
off.
shit. I don't want to hear nothing about work, nigga. Yeah. But yeah, them niggas
That's just
don't know
retro as
nothing.
fuck.
Yeah, retro as fuck.
Like, it
So-
got to a point where niggas like forgot what words mean, so they was just making up what words mean.
So niggas is just dumb now.
Yeah, I was arguing with this one nigga. He was like, "Oh, it's retro." I was like, "All right, let's look up the definition of what retro is." All right, it's discontinued. They're not making games for this shit no more. This shit is retro. So he's like, "Oh no, the vintage is not vintage." Oh, come on, man. Now you moving the goalposts.
vintage
Come on,
is something
nigga.
else, nigga.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh man,
Shit ain't gonna be vintage till we like what 50.
Probably.
vintage.
Yeah.
It might be vintage before then. You know, with these new age standards, I don't know, babe. Could be vintage like in like 3 years from now. Like, that nigga got a relic. That nigga got a PS2.
Man, my phone got better PS2 graphics.
Yo, PS2 might be better than Hesh phone. Real shit.
Yeah, leave my phone out there, dog.
You need a new phone, yo.
Yeah, my phone works
Yo,
just fine.
They gotta, it don't.
I make phone calls. I receive text messages.
Nigga, that shit, yo, your shit always look like you about to lose service. That shit look like he in the dot matrix or some shit. That shit just look, it's just mad squares and pixelated. Like somebody drew that shit.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Like, it's just how the video. Yeah, it's just how.
Well, you got an S7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your shit. You gotta always change your phone like
Nah,
2 years.
Y'all niggas gonna pay for that?
You got a
Nah,
shit 7.
You got upgrades, nigga.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. Shit ain't real. I gotta still pay for the upgrades.
Yeah, you
Niggas, like they don't got the real upgrades like they used to have back in the day. You can't just like turn in your old phone and get a whole new phone for nothing.
They got something on Verizon where if you have that same phone for 10 years, you get $100 rebate off a new phone. I'm pretty sure you had that phone for at least 7 years, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Barack was still president when you had that phone.
No.
I'm pretty sure you got inauguration pictures in that phone.
Wait, yes. Wait. He was, because this nigga just became president like 2. How long? Nah, actually, this phone's like 3 years old, I think.
It's time for a new one, bro.
7, 8, 9. Well, yeah, 10 about to come out. Yeah, so it's like 3
That shit gonna explode on your head, nigga.
Hey, sometimes you gotta die, nigga.
Oh my god. So Henry, speaking of death, Henry, what was it?
Cavill
steps down as Superman.
I thought y'all was bullshitting when
I told you it was coming, nigga.
I tried to tell you, real deal Holyfield, that nigga out of here, B.
Yeah, we hit it first.
Yo, we did, but nobody give a fuck about us.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Oh, they about to though.
Now, since the DC building is on fire, the DC imprint is on fire. I don't give a fuck about that streaming service. That streaming service is like a blip. But they fucking put a fire extinguisher on a fucking forest fire. Ain't doing shit. So he leaves. Batman leaves.
Yes, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah,
I mean he is. That's
they didn't want to pay his insurance.
I mean.
Even
good luck to Ben.
Even though is he
mean,
really an alcoholic? Because I ain't never heard no wild shit a nigga did.
I heard some wild shit he did.
Oh, okay. I never.
Remember he touched that girl's titty?
Me Too shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you gotta touch a titty.
No, man.
he was drunk.
Fuck? That's why we're never gonna get nowhere in life, because you motherfuckers keep saying inappropriate shit that we aren't supposed
I
to
didn't say. Against her will.
Yes, that's kind of when we say sometimes you gotta touch a titty. It's like whether you want to or not, bitch. I'm touching this titty. You can't say stuff like that.
I'm sorry.
Especially when you're alcoholic and just have bitches sit on your lap and just grab and fondle breasts.
Okay, no, I did not. I do not condone that.
Don't give me a lot of work to do, Hesh, please.
I didn't even say anything.
Not yet. I had to stop you. We have a talk, man. Me, you, and your phone got to talk.
Don't leave my phone out.
All y'all niggas bugging. But can this be fixed?
No.
Is Justice League dead for now?
Nah, they gonna bring Michael B. Jordan and make it lit.
All right, my niggas. So I'm fucking tired. I'm sick and tired of you niggas being prisoners of the moment and trying to get the new hot shit to replace the old hot shit. All right? Because if you get Michael B. Jordan, you gotta change the whole fucking storyline. This fucking big black nigga is not in Smallville, Kansas, motherfucker.
Why not?
You telling me these white people taking care of this black kid in fucking Smallville?
Yes.
The fuck out, no.
Why not?
They're not. You remember Me, Myself, and Irene? Yeah. Remember when Jim Carrey was trying to claim them kids as his own? He was like, yo, these my kids. Like, nigga, them kids' dicks is bigger than them sausages. Yeah. You better test these motherfucking kids. These kids ain't yours. Well, you telling me these two farm motherfuckers raised this black, big-ass, corn-fed-ass mule boy. and now, all of a sudden, and you gotta change the whole fucking story of Superman.
No, you don't.
He can't even be from fucking Krypton. He gotta be from, like, Blood Bank or some shit. He gotta be some other shit, and then you gotta change the color of the suit. It can't be red. Yo, if you change this is the only time where I think if you change the race of the character, you have to change the entire backstory of the character.
No, you don't.
That nigga gotta drop in like fucking Stone Mountain, Georgia, or some shit. Like he gotta be from like Harlem or some shit. You can't have him be from fucking Smallville, Kansas.
Not?
And he can't be and plus, it's Michael B. Jordan, B.
What, nigga?
I'm tired of niggas using Michael B. Jordan for every fucking thing. Just because he's the new hot shit, you can't keep doing this shit. Everyone wants to use this big black man because he's the new thing on the market. They trying to squeeze all the juice they can out of this motherfucker. He's gonna catch the Kevin Hart effect. Where it was like, yo, we're tired of seeing this nigga.
Yeah. Well, I think the difference between that is Kevin Hart just do the same shit. He's playing the same character in all the movies.
No, if Kevin Hart was to come out every 2 years with a movie, I wouldn't say I'm this tired of Kevin Hart. Like, I'm literally, I don't want to see Kevin Hart I want him to form a drug habit. Like, I don't want to see Kevin Hart unless he's in the tabloids for something bad.
You don't want to see Night School?
I don't want to see Night School. I don't want to see Graduation. I don't want to see none of that shit. All right? I'm tired of seeing Michael B. Jordan as is right now. He had fucking Black Panther. He had that Fahrenheit shit that bombed. He's gonna be in
Superman.
Fucking Creed. He that's 3 movies within the past 2 years. Like, and I'm pretty sure he's in something else for Netflix. I think
Probably.
they got a Killmonger miniseries coming out in like December.
Well, I ain't doing Michael B. Jordan. That's just them. I know they just falling off the hype. Yeah.
So you think he's not gonna voice nothing? He's not gonna be a part of it? No way, shape, or form?
I thought it was like a book.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I thought it was a book. I just saw it, but I skimmed past the thing. I thought it was just like a book.
I don't
not like
know,
an
but I'm
animated
pretty sure
thing.
he has something to do. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna not use his likeness in that book because he is Killmonger now. Like no matter what you see for like the next 20 years.
That's Killmonger now. That's the version. I mean, he could be Superman. Like first, Superman story is alien fell from the sky.
Okay,
but white people adopt. They know he's adopted.
So if you want to put out this burning fire that is DC, why don't y'all fucking try to purchase Icon some way and make him, because Icon is the black Superman basically.
Oh yeah, no,
why
don't
y'all
disagree.
make an Icon movie then and use Michael B. Jordan as a character for that instead of trying to reshape? Like it's gonna be Fresh Prince, right? When they tried to bring in light skin Aunt Viv. And it just didn't work.
They're gonna put some respect on light skin.
Nah, fuck light skin Aunt Viv, cause they just bought her. Dark skin Aunt Viv was a fucking dancer. She showed them bitches that she could dance. Yeah, she was a fucking teacher. She was smart as shit. Anytime I saw Aunt Viv, she was in the kitchen. Yep. Light skin Aunt Viv, she was in the kitchen, or she was in some weird ass scene, like just had nothing to do with nobody. I'm tired of seeing Michael B. Jordan. Stop using this nigga. You can find other white boys. You can even find another black. There's a lot of no-name talent out there that you just got to give a shot. It's a lot of motherfuckers out there. You just don't want to look because it's like, yo, what's the low-hanging fruit right now? Who's the hottest thing in Hollywood right now? Michael. Who do bitches love? Michael. So why don't we combine what the geeks love? Well, what you think they're gonna like, because everyone's gonna fucking revolt if you make a black Spider-Man.
These white people gonna lose their goddamn mind.
I saw some.
I know what you gonna say.
With that Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King.
Ryan Gosling.
I was like, yo, and if they did that shit, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I was like,
y'all should have did this shit as a black man. I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to see a black Superman. And if it's a black Superman, I don't want to see Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it don't gotta be Michael B. Jordan, but I don't give a fuck if they make him black.
Yo, so this black dude, he was like, yo, if they make Michael B. Jordan Superman, I'm gonna be out there protesting with the white people.
Yo, like dead ass. Like I don't want to see this. Like I don't. As a black man, and if that nigga happens to be Superman, I want to be his fucking Bizarro. Alright?
You gonna be dreadlocked?
Yeah, I want dreadlocked. Fucking, I want to be what's my name backwards?
Just be Zod.
Animod. I want to be Animod, nigga.
Animod.
I want to be from real Krypton, nigga. Whole planet blue.
Yeah, instead of Kal-El, his name is Khalil.
Exactly.
No, my boy was like, his name's gonna be Clark Kente.
Clark Kente. That's my new name, nigga.
Clark Kente.
Clark Kente cloth, nigga. Holy shit. That was good. I like that.
Yeah. See?
Nah, but I don't. But okay, so how do you feel if they do happen to cast Michael B. Jordan as Superman? You said that you would see him as a black man, but how do you really feel just about him, casting him? And
I get what you're saying about him being in too much stuff, and I can get that, and that's understandable. I'm not sick of Michael B. Jordan yet because I didn't watch that Fahrenheit movie.
Nobody
thing.
did.
So that doesn't count to me. So that doesn't even exist in my life. So the last thing I watched him in was Black Panther, and that's cool. And then I'm excited for Creed 2, so I'm excited for that. So that's cool. And I personally don't think changing the color of there's a very small handful of superheroes whose the race matters. Like it's a very small number. Like in terms of making you can make Superman black and it doesn't change anything about Superman.
But Superman is the whitest character.
Yes.
Ever.
No, he's just a fucking Boy Scout. There's a difference. That's not whiteness. That's just goodness. That's not the same thing.
He's from Kansas.
There's black people in Kansas.
There's no black people in Smallville, Kansas.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't exist for one.
Exactly.
And two,
he's an alien.
You have to change the whole backstory.
No, you don't.
I feel like you have to change the back. If you make Superman black, he is not even one of. He is the most iconic superhero ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
You cannot.
I agree with that.
You can't up it because you don't feel like it was just reactionary. Like, oh
yeah, definitely.
Henry quit, Ben quit. Now we're just in like a rush. So let's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, no, that's definitely reactionary. I'm just saying, making the character black doesn't change anything about Superman. That's my point.
To me, it does. Like
Superman is an alien that got his planet blew up, landed.
Make
some
him
people,
racially ambiguous, if anything. Make him
you
like
can make
Puerto
him Asian.
Rican.
I don't give a fuck. You can make him fucking.
Shout out to the Puerto Rican Superman.
Make him Puerto Rican. You can make him fucking Korean. You make him Japanese. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't change who Superman is. The color of his skin. First off, he's an alien, so he doesn't even have a race technically. The same way we have the concept.
You know they adopted him.
Yes, man. White people love to adopt.
No, he's white.
White people love to adopt Asian kids, so you make them Korean. Make them nigga Korean and fucking and keep it moving, and people will blink not an eye because white people love to adopt Korean kids. He's still the same. It's just people.
Is there any character whose ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation that you can change and no one will have an issue?
Beast Boy.
Oh, that no one would have an issue?
Yeah, because you can't make Wonder Woman a man.
No.
You can't make a lot of straight characters gay.
Well,
you can, but
people get mad.
You can't make Batman, whatever. Like
you could, whatever that was.
Indian or something like that.
You could.
Like, you could. The story might work. That should be dope. But
I mean, without people getting mad, people get mad over everything.
Wait, casinos or some shit?
I'm not even talking about Native American.
He meant like Hindu.
That nigga been like.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh, my bad.
Fuck, man.
Sorry.
Wasn't me.
What?
I know it wasn't you.
My bad.
You're not sorry. Why you say?
I'm sorry. Like you was talking about Apu. I ain't know that. What? Aladdin Jafar?
Middle Eastern.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you could not change.
Y'all might as well just get comfy here because we ain't never leaving. Right? We ain't invited no fucking cons. We ain't speaking on no panels. We ain't going nowhere. We just here.
Nah, you can't change it without people getting upset. No.
All right, whatever. Fuck it. So Jason Todd takes on Dick Grayson in Titans.
Yeah, did you watch the clip?
No.
It's cool. It's just them having a little back and forth. Mm-hmm. I have no idea how big of a role he's going to actually play in the show.
Okay.
But it just makes sense because this is the transition period of Dick Grayson leaving. Mm-hmm. Jason Todd is the second Robin, and now he's Robin, so they kind of like got a little rivalry going on because he seems to be able to do more. He seems to have more freedom than Dick had, and obviously it bothers Dick a little bit.
Okay.
I know it's weird to say that because I know his name is Dick. I know.
So do we get a Nightwing?
Oh, well, I'm assuming that's where he's eventually gonna turn into Nightwing. I don't know how long into the series before he becomes Nightwing.
I'd say season finale.
Yeah. You think it's how it ends?
Yeah, how it is. Like, I'm Nightwing.
I am Nightwing. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool because it builds the larger universe to have Jason Todd be there. So that obviously, hopefully, we'll get Death in the Family.
Bobby, did you see it?
Nope.
Yeah, it's just a little clip. It's just some. He let you drive, so it's just some. Because he's talking about he's driving the Bat. He's like he let Jason drive the Batmobile and shit and some wild shit. It was like, oh, that's cool. It's just cool to have it there, and obviously it's probably playing some part once the fucking show starts. If the show's even any good with them horrible pictures.
Yo, how far is that down this topic list? Is it on this list?
What
about the fucking the still shots with all four of them?
Nah, it's not on the list.
Yo, can we talk about that shit real quick then?
Why they got her look like a hook off?
Yeah, why she look like a whole hook out here, B?
It's the fur coat.
Yo,
it's the coat. It's just the coat.
It's that, and it did one worse. They got the leg up and shit.
Oh yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, she look
like
kind
of looking bad, man.
A pimp named Starfire.
A pimp named Starfire. You gotta say the whole time.
Now, does this deter you from watching it at all? Like checking it out?
I have morbid curiosity. I'm curious now.
Okay, so let's. I don't know, because I feel like they know what they're doing and they're not gonna make Starfire like she's not gonna have that much screen time. I feel like if they're smart, she's not gonna have a lot of screen time and there's gonna be a lot of effects on her.
Nah, they're not gonna. She's gonna have all the screen time. There's gonna be no effects, and we're gonna be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" Bro?
Oh man,
I don't know what I don't. Yo, they set her up for failure, dog. They set her up for failure. They fucked up. It's not even just her because they all look bad except for Robin.
Yeah.
It's just that she looks the worst.
Raven, I'll let slide.
Raven is alright.
But do you think they look bad? I don't know. This is some shit I just thought of. Like, do you think that they look bad on purpose because they're being introduced, and then later on they'll get like their real costumes and their real gear? Like, oh, we're superheroes, and now we dress like superheroes.
Ooh, that's possible.
Yeah.
That's actually very possible.
Yeah, because Robin is,
he's Robin.
He's Robin already.
He's in his gear. That's actually.
We seen Robin's pictures like months ago. I thought it was Photoshop bullshit.
Yeah, I thought it was fake. Yeah, you're right. So maybe that's a good point. Never thought about it that way. So yeah,
because Raven got on like street clothes. It looked
like.
Yeah,
and Beast Boy looks like.
Yeah, like he's like he just got that jacket and just kept it on because the only thing he owned type shit.
and she just finished. Never mind.
Stop, man.
I stopped.
Thank you.
I stopped myself.
DCU series won't share universe, says Swamp Thing director Gary blah blah.
Now, is that all the series or just Swamp Thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
because again, that's a missed opportunity, and
Yeah, it is.
it's something they should do, especially if it's only on the streaming service, and that means whatever.
Yep.
It just there's a chance to make stuff better if you do it the right way. So then just do it the right way.
And you got Doom Patrol and fucking Titans,
So I think that's gotta.
yeah, that's gotta at some point.
What's Swamp Thing's origin story? Is it like the same thing with like the Ninja Turtles, where it was like some ooze came with? No,
It's some nigga thing.
I think it's a man. Yeah, it's
caught an explosion.
Yeah,
some wild
like a
shit.
scientist or some shit like that.
Yeah, and he gets attacked by the spirit of the green.
Yeah, and then like he becomes
Swamp Thing.
Ain't it some? I swear it was some shit with him and Poison Ivy at one point.
No.
Yeah, I think he was beaten.
He always carrying around.
She like plants, and he's a plant. She like plants. She's
wood. Suicide 2 writer confirms finished script.
I don't give a fuck.
You really don't?
Nah.
You don't want to. Okay.
If Joker's the main villain, then I might give a damn.
Yeah, I don't really care either because I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. So.
But okay, so when you say main villain, you mean apart from the bitch from last one where she was controlled by the thing, Enchantress? Yes. Do you mean aside from her, or do you mean like
dead, right? he's the main?
He's okay. So like Suicide Squad got to try to take down Joker type shit, or
that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. That was just the fucked up thing. They say that after the bad rating and shit like that. They say, oh, we were supposed to have. I think we fucked up because we were supposed to have Joker be the main villain. Nigga.
So what does that put Harley Quinn in this? Does she stay on Joker's side of it? Okay.
A little bit conflicted. It's kind of like what was it? The Suicide Arkham, the animated movie.
Yeah.
It would probably be like that.
All right, cool. I'm with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what this script is about though. It could be some bullshit.
It's probably some bullshit. Like
let's be honest, it's gonna be some bullshit.
Hellboy is coming to New York Comic Con next month.
Word.
Might get a trailer.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a
Captain Marvel
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Good Morning America.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Good, or she's gonna be on Good Morning.
She's gonna be on there, and I think she's gonna debut on Good Morning America.
All right, so we about to get that shit at like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, early.
They're about to explode.
Yeah, if it's good, or hopefully it's good.
Yeah, it probably will. I know it's good if niggas send it in the group chat like, yo.
Well, I don't send shit in the group chat. I mean, at work.
Nigga, didn't you send the fucking Avengers one?
I did, but that was back before they was firing niggas for using their phone.
Oh yeah. Oh man, you got the wackest job ever.
Oh nigga, don't you know?
Homeboy that's playing Hellboy.
The dude from Stranger Things. I can't remember his name now.
David Harbour.
Yeah, he looks good as Hellboy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a picture that I saw like it was a while ago. I was like, oh shit, okay, nigga.
This nigga actually pulled this shit off.
You ain't Ron Perlman, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, I'm with it. See, this is something that I'm with. Like Superman, you can get close without like they didn't try to cast like Denzel or some shit. It's like Hellboy, like they didn't try to go like really really old. Like we had. What the fuck is
Ron Perlman?
And then you ain't try to get somebody else as old or like a little, like
because it's like a reboot. I think
it is.
I believe so. I believe it's a reboot.
Okay.
So this is like a whole new Hellboy, whole new everything.
Do y'all like Hellboy?
I like the movie. I never read the comic books. I like the movies.
Yo,
2 movies I saw, I liked them. They're cool.
Like I don't like Hellboy at all. Like I never use him in Injustice.
Nah, he got the right. He got
I
a
don't
strong
even
hand.
try to use that. Yeah, he's from hell. So
Yeah, he got a
of
strong
course
hand.
you can force some shit in Hellfire. And shit. Let's see. Ray Fisher thinks a Cyborg solo film is too costly.
That's kind of a missed opportunity.
I think that's stupid, and he only thinks that because Zack Snyder decided this stupid ass CGI outfit.
I don't think it'll be too costly as much as it is. Nobody will see it.
No, people see it. He was like the
A
fan
Cyborg
favorite.
I'd watch it.
No, I think he's a fan favorite because of what they think he did. Well, not even what they think he does, but what he appears to be in cartoons, where it's like the booyah and all that boisterous shit. Like you can't pull off that animated shit in a live action. Yeah, you can't be monotone booyah, nigga. you can't pull that off. Like, and then like okay, so when I was watching Justice League, they really told that nigga story in like 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's like, what can you do for an hour and a half that's really gonna push the story along?
Mirror Master?
He can fight some other shit. They can find him a villain fight
by himself.
Yeah, just shoot him with a little cannon, boom, boom, and be like, "Yo, I'm Cyborg, dog. What up, what up, what up?" And he be like, "Brah." He be like, "Yo, you got beef?"
Stereotypical. What out? What out? What out?
So you got beef, dog. I got beef too, nigga. We in the streets.
Then they gonna try to do some stereotypical shit where he got like a boombox in his chest or some shit. Like he got Master Ghetto Blaster somewhere, some shit. And then he gonna be using mad ethnic phrases and
like,
shit.
gang,
Yo,
gang,
what
man.
up, pops?
Like gang, gang, dog.
Like, nigga, what the fuck happened in your face? Nothing. No, just trying out this new tech, Dipset. Know what I mean?
Dipset.
Let's see. The Dark Knight Returns director says Ben Affleck's script is the best Batman script ever.
Yeah, say that now while a nigga going.
Yeah, like what the fuck they gonna do now?
Is that even the script they're using? That's not even the script they're using anymore. So
not.
he's like, oh, the script that we're not gonna use, that no one's ever gonna fucking see,
I know, right?
was amazing.
And
guess what? You'll never see that movie because DC don't know what the fuck it's doing. So have fun.
There's not a chance that they'll use this at a later time. They're not just gonna completely disregard the script because of his troubles or something like that. Like, you're not gonna throw away a good script no matter who the fuck wrote it.
They threw it out already. That's the thing.
Nigga,
they've been through it out.
It's on a dark web somewhere.
I mean,
somebody has this shit.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure the actual script exists in form somewhere, but they weren't using it for a long time.
But you don't think this could be like turned into something like animated or CGI?
Oh, well, I mean, that's possible. Maybe somebody might get there.
Where it's like Affleck's not the integral part, but we can still pull bits and pieces from this. Like, oh shit, this is still kind of dope, even though Ben in fucking rehab.
Yeah, respect this gangster.
I'm gonna take a drink right now for Ben.
Word.
Shout out to Ben, yo.
I wish I could drink.
Joaquin Phoenix is in quote unquote Joker shape.
He's just mad skinny. Yeah, he's just skinny.
He looks creepy as fuck.
Well, he always looks creepy
without
as fuck.
the makeup.
Well,
I feel like you gotta form like a coke habit to play certain roles. And I feel like he's done that.
I'm sure he already had a coke habit before.
Yeah, Joaquin. Yep,
he does jokes.
Yeah, he definitely does coke.
He does
one mix.
He does yay.
He looks creepy enough.
Yeah,
no, he look He got the low long hair.
Yeah, the long ass nose.
The little pill gumbo.
Yeah, the
pill
chin.
gumbo.
Cause like I don't
Shout out to Joe.
like the sunken face look and like the getting skinny and like I can see him as
Joker,
a little bit, but I just don't want him to go too far down a rabbit hole of trying to nail this role and he winds up dead too.
Heath Ledger version and shit.
I'd even like his brother or some shit just dying for no fucking damn nigga. We got the dope ass movie, but Joaquin dead.
No, I think it'd be alright. I don't think.
I hope it'd be alright.
Yeah.
Michael K. Williams admits he still wants to be in a Star Wars movie.
Omar.
Is that Omar?
Yep.
Okay.
I was trying because okay, cool.
Yeah, Michael K. Williams says he wanted.
Yo, what's mad niggas trying to be in Star Wars movies?
Because niggas grew up on Star Wars.
It's that, and it's a fucking like
my nigga Dave.
You never stop getting paid from Star Wars.
No, Dave East tried to be in that shit. He tried out for it.
Wait, the rapper?
Dog.
Dave East.
The rapper?
I am with it. Blue lightsaber. I'm with it, my nigga. Dave East.
Dave East tried out.
Yo.
For Star Wars, nigga.
Yo, I wish I knew a fucking Dave East impersonation. I do that right. Oh
I bet
my
you know
God.
him.
I can see him as a Jabba bodyguard.
Yo,
Bounty hunter or some shit.
Yo, when rappers start getting in a bag and start doing sci-fi shit, that's when it shit could go horribly left or horribly right. And then, that's mad. That's mad. Wow.
That was shocking when he said that shit.
What, Dave East?
Yeah, he was like, I can't believe I actually
Dave East on the dark side, nigga.
Yeah.
Where the nigga from? Brooklyn?
Nigga from Harlem.
Harlem? I'm like, Harlem.
I think he's from Harlem. I don't know.
Darth Harlem.
Throw him a gang sign.
Darth Harlem.
Darth Harlem.
Yeah.
That sound good.
Darth Harlem.
Darth Harlem.
Darth Harlem.
Yeah.
I mean, Omar and Star Wars would be cool though. Like, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to get that. Once you play a certain role, it's kind of.
I mean, yeah, he'll always be Omar to me.
Like, do you think? I don't think Omar would have. Like, he might be. Fuck, why I can't think of nobody's name? Nigga with the gun, Boba Fett. He might be like a Boba Fett bounty hunter type of dude.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you can't be nigga fett. Maybe he was like Boba Fett brother. He was like, because like, I think it'd be dope if Michael K. Williams just had a bunch of guns and shit. Like, yo, if they combine Kenny and Boba Fett and make Michael K. Williams a Star Wars, nigga, I'm with it.
Just have him with a trench coat, walking with a fucking laser shotgun and shit. A double barrel fucking plasma shotgun. Like,
you gonna tell Vader I'm looking for him.
Oh shit, Omar are coming?
Omar coming.
Yo, imagine it.
Just smoking weed.
Michael said something about me. Y'all gonna go back there in that galaxy and tell them word did not get back to me. Tell them Vader take on any motherfucker.
My name is my name.
Skywalker, Chewbacca, anybody. My name is my name.
God damn, I gotta watch that shit again.
Yeah, I love fucking The Wire.
That shit was so good.
Let's see. Miles Morales will be getting a new comic book series in December.
Yeah, they pushing the shit out of this dude.
Now, who's drawing it? Do we know?
I don't know.
And who's writing it? Do we know?
No,
I don't know, because Brian Michael Bendis is on
he's on DC.
So we got a comic coming in December. We don't know shit, but that is coming.
Nope.
Yeah, because the movie's coming.
Okay.
The movie comes in December.
Okay. Do you think it's gonna?
That Spider-Verse shit.
Yeah. Now that's not a DVD release, is it?
No, it's in the
it's
theaters.
in movies.
About to be lit, fam. I'm about to be all up in that shit.
Yep.
Oh, they should get those out during the fucking when you buy a ticket.
Oh,
Pre-orders.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be cool. They're not gonna, but that'd be cool.
It might not. Let's see. Daredevil season 3 could arrive on October 19th, according to some it was some Taiwan website. It was something wild. It was like,
I mean, it makes sense because they did say that it's supposed to be coming out this year, and if that does, that means that's the first time they had all 4 shows come out in the same year.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So that they're speeding things up a little bit with that. So hopefully, whatever they decide to do, Defenders 2 or whatever the fuck they end up calling it, if they decide to even do that, they might not.
So of course I'm gonna listen back. Y'all two saw a whole Iron Fist season.
See,
what the fuck is wrong with y'all, yo?
What happened?
¿Qué fue?
So y'all niggas beat Spider-Man and saw all of Iron Fist within this 2-week break period that we had.
Yeah.
Why? What the fuck be wrong with y'all? Like y'all niggas really have nothing to do. Y'all just be
Well, first off,
okay, but
Iron Fist is only 10 episodes.
Yeah.
that's 10 hours.
Give or
And
take.
then Spider-Man has how many hours of gameplay?
25.
It depends.
I was gonna say 23, but okay.
It depends.
Dog.
It depends on how many side quest stuff you do. If you just do just a story, you can probably beat it in like 10 hours.
Nigga,
That's a weekend.
I am.
And if I watch 2 episodes a night,
Yeah, you done.
I'm done by Friday.
Me personally, I have yet to start Iron Fist, and I am at the part in Spider-Man where they had just cut Aunt May's cake and they in the museum, and I'm controlling Mary Jane. I just did mad.
Oh, nigga.
God damn.
I just did mad twirls with that bitch, and then I
You
turned it
did
off.
not do nothing.
I didn't do shit yet.
You didn't
and
even
y'all
play.
niggas beat the whole fucking game.
You didn't even play the game then.
Yeah.
You ain't playing.
I'm not playing like that. I got shit to do, nigga. I got hosting to do. I got sleep to catch up on. Like I'm tired. I am. White people party
Hardy.
extra,
Yeah, they do.
extra,
Yeah.
and I'm tired of shit.
Hey, man.
And went to work, long day, and I'm here
Yeah.
drinking. Like I ain't gotta get up in the morning, but you know what? Fuck it, thug life, nigga.
Remember that shit with they said that Spider-Man was the best movie that you can't buy a ticket for?
Yeah.
They was right.
Yeah.
They were right.
You should
I thought it was bullshit.
You should play this game and beat the game and enjoy the game.
Nigga spoiled the fucking game for me already.
Well, you ain't hear it yet. You ain't got to listen
Fucking
back.
Dominican Cali ruined the shit for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. I saw the thing. He hit you with the wee wee.
No, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with my phone. I thought, yo, I opened this shit and then I saw this shit and then the picture popped up. I was like, God damn, yo. But then like he said like 3 minutes. He's like, yo, major spoiler. Don't read this shit. I was like, man, what the fuck could you possibly say? And that nigga said that shit. I was like, I'm about to unfollow this nigga. This nigga dead ass. Like for real. For real. All right, you know what, Khaled? Yo, got you, my nigga.
Hey,
I'm about to block you.
Shout out to that nigga though.
Shout out to Dominican Khaled. What else we got? Daredevil season 3. So Disney submits Black Panther for all Oscar categories.
Let's do it. They ain't gonna win shit.
They're gonna win best costumes,
probably
best set design.
Probably.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win best picture. They're not gonna win any of the shit that we care about. Best actor, supporting actor, actress. None of that shit. None of the shit that we actually care about.
You don't think Michael B got a chance for supporting? Or whatever that would.
But we got to see
qualify.
what he's going up against.
What he's up? Yeah, true.
Is Avengers in there?
No.
Oh, never mind.
There's I know they've been fighting for that too, where it's like they don't recognize a lot of sci-fi movies because they just put sci-fi in this category of it can't be serious because it's sci-fi.
Yeah, it's stuff. It's the same. It's the same type of thing with Graham. It's a stuffy white people, not stuffy old white people, not with the times.
What's that movie with the blue monkeys? They had them niggas in there.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that shit made like all the money though. Maybe that's the only reason why.
Nigga, Avengers like the number 7 movie ever.
I mean, Black
Grossing
Panther.
movie?
Black Panther out on these streets, nigga.
Black Panther like 3rd.
Hey, you right. But it's
because
niggas in it.
But that don't just because it's sold a lot don't make it a good movie according to those standards.
No, you're right. But it was actually a good movie though. It wasn't the world's greatest movie. In the world,
but you ain't got to convince me. You got to convince them.
Oh, I'm gonna when I find them niggas.
And then we got to see what they're going up against. Because if they going up, because every year they do this shit with fucking Grammys and Oscars. They'll put some movie that we know everybody saw, and then they'll put it up against 3 shits that nobody ever fucking heard of. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that shit last year when they was fucking mermaids and shit? Like, it was one of the movies where it was like,
Shape of Water.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that shit before.
That's supposed to be a pretty good movie though, from what I heard.
I'm not watching. You fucking no. You fucking salmon. I'm good. Salmon. I'm good.
Yeah, it's not her fault. She fucked a fish, nigga.
Yeah, it is, nigga. You knew he was a fish.
But love, dog.
Fuck love.
But love.
I don't want to say fuck love, but you can't find fish love.
Why not? Fish deserve love as well.
If you say so, Hesh. Okay. Let's see. What's the Incredibles 2 is the first animated film that earned $600 million domestically. God damn.
Yeah,
that's a lot of guap.
Yo, she had the fatty. I didn't know it was that fat. God damn, 600 million?
Nigga.
That's a lot of millions.
You talking about million shit.
I mean, she had the yamper.
I mean, she do got the cakes for no reason.
Is this the best 3D movie cartoon? Like, is this the best, one of the best movies, animated 3D movies ever?
No.
So why the fuck does this make so much money? Was it just
because it was waiting for so long?
A pure nostalgic thing?
Yeah, it was.
And it was a good movie, but is it the best? Probably not. I'm sure Toy Story 2 probably holds the best title for 3D.
I like 3. The whole jail thing. It's just like Prison Break. I thought they was about to die at the end.
I know.
I was like, oh, this is how it ends?
Holding hands and shit like that.
And then when they left Andy, I almost cried. They almost got me.
Oh, no, wow, pussy. I almost cried.
Man,
now them niggas almost died, yo. But he said, no, we can do it. That nigga just looked at him and said,
they just hold hands.
Just holding hands, just looking at each other like, yo.
This is it, dog.
If we die together, nigga. Coming with me. No, there's no climbing out for you. I go, you go. And then the claw came out. I was like,
the claw.
Like, I was dead as a whole ass adult with kids. And I was like, oh my God.
Then he left Andy. I had a Buzz Lightyear when I was a kid, man. That shit trying to hit me. I was like, damn.
Yo, did you ever think your toys was alive?
I hope not.
Yo, Bobby looked like a nigga. He thought his toys. Yo,
shut up, man.
Yo, Bobby, he look like a nigga. He'll leave his toys positioned somewhere, and then like he'll
come back and look at
him. Yeah, he'll peek through the door.
Yo, I really used to do that. No, I'm not fucking around. I really used to do that. I remember I closed the door and tried to look and see if it'll move. I don't know.
That was moving. Then I saw you move. No, still standing there. No, not alive. Okay.
Yo, my mother. This shit makes me think of Chucky.
Story time.
I know, right?
Yeah. My mother. See, this is one of the reasons why a child plays scared to shit.
Now it's time for a story from our own and brought about
Do the drop.
You may catch me in a pair of polo strippers, matching cat laser blades in my gums.
Okay, Bobby, go.
Nah, like my mother used to have this doll, this black ball-headed fucking doll in the corner that was 3 feet tall named Numa, right? That shit used to scare the shit out of me.
Scare the shit out of me right now.
Like because this was like I was like 6 or 7 years old, and just got finished watching Child Play. So anything that looked remotely like a fucking doll was scaring the shit out of me at the time. So my mother had this fucking bald-headed fucking doll in the corner that always used to sit there, and I swear to God I seen this shit move one day. And it kind of scared the shit out of me. And at one point I told my mom, like, why do you have this doll here? And she was like, oh, this is... No, nigga, this shit is scaring the shit out of me because it's just standing in the fucking corner. This shit look like Lupita.
I don't...
It did.
Yeah, nah, we good.
I'm sorry.
It looked like Lupita. What you want him to do? I don't know. You want no parts of that? Okay.
I don't want none.
Peter Youngo.
Damn, it's kind of late.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not bad.
No. Captain Marvel trailer may arrive this week. We all know that. We talked about that. Batista says he doesn't know if he wants to work for Disney. That's apparent. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, we saw it coming. He's been talking shit for a couple of weeks and shit, and he's a little pissed off they fired his friend, and sort of understandable. I also think he's wilding just a little bit, but I mean, you gotta ride out for your nigga, I guess. I don't know. You gotta fucking stand up for your boy and shit, like, so.
Yo,
do your thing.
Yeah, we can do breaking news, but yeah, they can't see it.
What?
Like Rick and Morty gives the Emmys a reality check, and this is like a video.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, they say, hey, y'all niggas suck.
Wait, hold up. Can I?
Here are Rick and Morty.
They gonna say some wild black shit.
Thank you very much. Nobody knows reality more than us because nobody's been to more realities. Right, Rick?
Sorry, Morty, I'm doing it. I'm going off prompter.
Oh, God, you promised. You won an award
That
for
sound like you.
reality.
Yeah,
Here's a reality about your award. This is a living Emmy. You're looking at it before its feet are mounted to a wooden base and its wrists bound to a weighted sphere that holds its body in a celebratory pose while it's dipped into molten gold. It's an herbivore, it mates for life, and it's capable of complex emotions. How do you think Atlanta will do tonight, little fella? You're ruining the night. Oh, he says he is rooting for Atlanta because smaller crews mean fewer of his offspring die. You know, that is a complex emotion. Can we present the damn award? Everyone that takes one of these home is a monster. And the winner is RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race?
Wait, Kev, what?
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. That was funny.
If they could do it, we could do it.
They are Rick and Morty.
They are white.
Yeah. Hesh on with the fucking... See, I throw the alley-oop, Hesh's dunks. See? Yeah, Batista, fuck him. That nigga's dead in the water. I don't know what to do. So Venom will be PG-13. It's confirmed. It's cemented in stone. It's because they are foreseeing a future where they will introduce Spider-Man. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
So PG-13, Venom, there's no biting heads off that we're going to see on screen. And what do you feel about that, Hesh? Because you had a lot to say about it when it happened.
I'm fucking upset. I'm just, I understand why they're doing it. I just wish they would just be like, fuck it. We live. We real. We raw. Niggas getting their arm ripped off and beat to death with it.
But my thing is, if you make the first two or like the first movie rated R, can you not go backwards to like a PG-13 rating? Like, does it have to be like this linear thing where it's like everything is R now, or is it just you can't dial it back just because Spider-Man's in it?
But then why would it's like I think it'll turn more people off than it would like. Because it's like, oh, this one was rated R.
Kids, man, I want to see the shit.
This shit is violent and bloody, and then next one is like, oh, it's not violent and bloody. It's like if Deadpool 2 came out and it was PG-13, you'd be like, well, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It'd be like, it's not the same as what we
there has to be some extenuating circumstance where it's like, yo, Deadpool is fucking up these kids' lives. They really think that they can regenerate and go back in time and kill people and shit. Like it has to be something where it's like, yo, this is actually affecting like real life.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, certain movies when they came out when we was younger, it was like, yo, we can't have this movie shown in theaters because it's gonna fuck people up. So this is only like, you can only find this on torrent sites, or you better find a wild DVD in that bargain bin or something. Like
that's kind of like if they never did a Deadpool movie, they was thinking about doing it. They was like, okay, it's gonna be PG-13 just because we might have him with Wolverine or the X-Men. Mm-hmm. People would be upset with that. That's probably why people are so pissed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like because people feel like you're holding back, just so that you can put this other character in there, which I understand makes sense because it doesn't make sense if he's like flipping people off and.
But do you think that this is like a gamble that's gonna pay off in the end? Because like you're kind of putting all your eggs in this basket where it's like, you know, I don't think the normal consumer knows that Spider-Man is going to be in it. They're just like, okay, we got a Venom movie. There's going to be a Venom 2 that he signed on for. And then, like, the Venom 3 with Spider-Man could be the blockbuster where it's like, we've been building up to this, and this is where we at. All that hard work and our planning and guessing pays off type of thing where it's like, you know, we hoped this would happen, and then it actually did it. It's not often that happens when you take this chance and it just works out the way you want.
Yeah, I mean, if the movie's good, and then obviously we will care a little less. And you're right, like my mom has no idea who the fuck Venom is, so to her it doesn't matter whether or not Spider-Man's in it or not. But if she's watching it and then she happens to see Spider-Man and it's Tom Holland, it's like, oh,
hey,
it's
you
like
see that Spider-Man boy, and then with that other big black boy. I guess they fighting. They was shooting some shit out their wrist. I don't know what was going on.
Out their wrist, yeah, exactly.
The black one was chasing a little Spidey. What's his name? Spider-Man.
Spider person.
Yeah, he was chasing Spider.
He's chasing Spider.
They was going somewhere. I guess that's it for topics. We got anything else? Any updates on the awards given at the Emmys or anything like that?
Nothing came in.
Nothing came in. Nobody black won. Issa didn't win nothing.
I don't know, but
wait, hold on.
I need to become friends with Issa Rae.
Yo, that fucking yacht party looked lit.
Fucking ratchet hoes. They was out here wilding.
Daddy Newton won.
Who?
Daddy Newton. Won an Emmy.
Who that?
Oh, Danny Newton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. For Westworld?
For pulling the titty out? Word. Yo, she did it.
Peter Dinklage won? Oh, of course.
Yeah, he had to.
Game of Thrones?
Of course, yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, but did she win for Westworld?
I think it was.
Yeah, pulling the titty out.
Peter Dinklage.
She did it.
She did. It wasn't a singular titty. It was like she was a robot. And yo, picks. What's your pick, man? I only been here like an hour. I'm sick of y'all niggas.
Hey, Henry Winkler won.
For what?
For what?
For Barry.
Oh, I don't watch that.
He was the Fonz.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, the fucking animated shit on Netflix?
Nah, Barry is the shit that's on HBO with
Yeah.
What is this dude's name? He used to work on SNL. Oh, what is his name? He was in a movie. Anyway.
Okay, what's your pick? Hesh?
Anyway, my pick is going to be watch DragonBallZ Abridged. This shit is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny. It's on YouTube, DBZ Abridged.
Yeah.
Because they just finished they just put out episode 60. They finished up the season 3. I thought that they were gonna end it at season 3 because they have other obligations and they don't make money off of doing these shows. But they said they'll be back for season 4, so obviously they're gonna finish out all Dragon Ball. So basically, what it is a bunch of YouTubers got around, edited DragonBallZ, made it into more of a comedy, but while keeping the story really. So it's still basically the story of Dragon Ball, but with a comedy slant. It's actually really funny. It's by Team 4-Star on YouTube. Check them out. It's hilarious. They just put out episode 6. They did the Southside.
They always do funny dope shit.
Yeah, shit is funny. You should check it out.
Bobby, what's your pick?
The After Party.
Oh, that shit on Netflix with Kyle?
Yeah.
That shit funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
It kind of reminded me of Kid and Play. Like how the story was telling. It was like Kid and Play and Superbad in a way.
Mm.
Yeah, like he was Tiana Taylor's in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's sexy as fuck. She's like a stripper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she got mad stripper bitches.
Oh yeah? Okay. I'm
Oh yeah?
gonna watch that shit. My pick is, I don't know if I chose this before, but F is for family. I think season 3 is coming out soon. It's a animated show on Netflix with Bill Burr. It's one of my favorite comedians. So funny ass white dude. I fuck with him, and he married to a black chick, which is why I fuck with him even more.
Word.
So yeah, we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube. They took one of our YouTube videos down.
Yeah, I know.
Which sucked mad dick, but I'm gonna get that shit back up. Hopefully, if I can. If not, fuck it. Everything's on all those fucking platforms I just named. Three Ninjas Podcast on Instagram. Three Ninjas Pod on Twitter. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. For any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, I was told to shout out Retro Games Plus. If you have one in your area, you can Google it or whatever the fuck. I know they just opened one in California. So shout out to Retro Games Plus. Also, if you are in the New Haven area, I'll be hosting like a trivia game night every Wednesday at the Ordinary in New Haven, right next to like Shake Shack and shit like that. So any of our Connecticut listeners want to come out there, play some trivia, have some drinks, laugh, have a good time on a Wednesday, you know, I'll be there. And yeah, fuck with your boy, you know, trying to get some more jobs out here, pay for the child support and all that.
Damn. To be honest.
So let's see. Anything else? We got anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I'm going home and take a nap.
A nap, nigga? It's fucking 11 something. Fuck you mean a nap? You going to sleep, you mean? For the night?
Yeah, same difference.
No, it's not, nigga. Nigga said nap like he was gonna go out in 3 hours or some shit. Like,
what? I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna wake up. It's a nap.
It's not a nap, nigga. You about to hit the stroll? Find you a Starfire?
Oh God.
No, not that.
Why? What's wrong with her? What's wrong? What's wrong with Starfire? All right, so Ninja Vanish. We out of here.